town noticed Aubrey's missing, and so we kind of assigned people for us all to watch. I'm assuming everyone remembers who they needed to watch.
They don't.
They don't?
True.
Okay.
I
I know who I'm watching.
And then we assigned them. We go out to the Athena temple, talk to Rat. Rat's like, yeah, just follow the path over there. And so we follow the path. And we all get our little visions. And some are more concerning than others, like Fordian saw the world ending, apparently.
Yeah,
we did do
not my
that.
world.
Not,
You're stuck here, so
you are stuck here.
yeah, you have at least like what 100 years of development to go before you can get another bishop. So
And then at the end of the visions, we found the Bates' cabin. We took a look around, took some note cards with us, left. And I think we left off with Atticus spying on Napoleon, sending a message over to Sunny about everything they talked about, which was, where did I write that down? Write that down somewhere. 14 gets anxiety attack. Leave. Okay, Atticus spies on Napoleon about Oakley and Vess are concerned about Audrey. Oakley has spoken to the trees. Trees told that Royal perhaps did kill Audrey. And Vess doesn't take him at face value, but Napoleon does. They come up with a plan to investigate the scene. Oakley is a big believer Audrey was murdered by the booze. Vess wants to investigate more. Atticus writes this down and sends it off to Sunny. Meanwhile, Sunny is at the Beringers and notices Royal is up late. Royal sneaks downstairs. And that's where the boos are keeping their stash stuff. And Royal gets a little sus about something. Get what happened. I think he noticed someone was in there, but didn't know who. And it started to cast a spell. Sunny counterspells it, which prompts Royal into attacking. I think that just confirmed that someone was in there with him. And so Sunny out, comes back, asks him what he's doing. Royal's now stressed out and goes to bed. And that's where we left off.
now that was a lot. So does anyone need a refresher on who the NPCs are?
It's gonna have to come. It's gonna have to come as we go because there's no way I can get them all right now until we
Okay.
actually start.
I'll do a quick run through. On the Yelk side, Napoleon, Viserion, Lacey, Aubrey, Oakley. Oakley's the racist one. That's probably the most important thing you need to know. On the Boo side, Esmond, Marilyn, Cooper, Royal, Starla. Royal is the one being accused of murder. Cooper and Lacey are fucking like crazy style.
Yeah.
And that's probably the most important thing you need to remember for that. Everybody else is kind of cannon fodder, so one way, shape, or form. And then, of course, Jim Bob being the most important character in this arc. Aubrey. Aubrey was found in the training grounds. Her body was buried in the snow except for her foot, which was most likely intentionally left out in the open.
What about Jim Bob Bean?
Jim Bob Bean, I don't know, he's kind of a mysterious. No. He gets targeted
Yeah.
for no reason. Of course. To be fair, I feel like Anzo cannot blame his relapse on Jim Bob Bean.
No, but it definitely feels better too, for sure.
Sorry, Gwen, I broke my sobriety. This cool goblin guy. Was tossing it back like crazy.
Don't say tossing it back like crazy.
I mean, hey.
This cool goblin was tossing it back like crazy.
He's like, what does that mean?
You'll understand when you're older.
Yeah, I don't know.
I heard Sonny say it one time. He's a rooster. He's a cock, dare I say.
Yeah.
You could say.
I don't remember any of their voices. Unfortunately, most of my accent work in any D&D campaign is largely muscle memory.
So we gotta
So
find it.
if some characters sound different, just pretend that they always sounded like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Does anyone else have any questions, comments, thoughts, concerns, inquiries, criticisms, elations, ponderings? It's Cooper cigarettes, yeah, or cigs for short.
I'm watching. I'm supposed to be watching Sigs, but my Freudian's having a.
Yeah, you're trauma dumping on Dante right now.
Yeah.
Dante's like, shouldn't you be? So my son, he fucking dead.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my son's fucking dead.
I'm sorry about your son. Yeah, I killed him. Oh,
Well, no, I didn't say that.
fuck. They didn't do that, sorry.
What the? I don't believe it. 40 wouldn't do that.
Jordan wouldn't do that. He's good goated. You know who would, though?
Pax?
I don't even have to say his name. Yeah, I know. Alright. His aura 4 months ago. Okay, so we're gonna do an introduction. Okay. Hold on, let me just pull this out. Okay. I wrote 3 different introductions for this session and landed on this one that I wrote this morning. So oh, everyone preemptively adjust jockey music to your preferred volume.
Okay.
Where is Jockey?
Hey,
He's
let me add him to the call so you can adjust him accordingly.
Jockey.
Oh, jockey.
Oh my god, and play ambience.
We need a name for Jockey. Server muted. Okay, I'm tripping. Never mind.
Wow, he's here.
You can adjust the music to your liking.
Got it.
You're welcome to mute it. It's okay. I won't be offended. It's just Violet Evergarden music. So if you watch the show, you can imagine it. This is really nice, actually. What's this song called? Purple Night by Ambient Games.
You added it.
Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, ready? Wow, it's been a while for this game. Okay. Alright. Car?
Sorry.
Are you outside?
No, it's just that's where the cars are.
Didn't you do sessions from outside? Never mind, sorry. End me. Alright. So, on a completely different tangent that has nothing to do with anything. The Schwinn Excelsior mountain bike, lovingly called the Clunker, is a heavily it was called that actually is a heavily modified version of its 30-year-old predecessor. It's a firm 50 pounds and equipped with hefty front brakes, gears, and such. The Clunker is the perfect next step in biking, taking rides off the streets and through woods, over grassy hills, and even along Duhara's Rhinestone Valley. The Schwinn Beach Cruiser is another story. A newer series released in the last year or so Schwinn's cruiser sports outturned handlebars, a padded seat for upright posture, set on a durable steel frame light enough to carry when needed. Freshly designed rear coaster brakes help riders keep shoes off the pavement by allowing simple braking by pedaling backwards. The beach cruiser's fashionable, chic geometry makes trips to the city a dazzling sight for the passerby. Atropos keeps both of these models in her cabin on Dagmar Mountain. For the most part, she lives with her sisters. This cabin, however, serves as both her personal storage unit and her quiet haven. On this morning in January, as the rest of the nation sees record storms, Dagmara is as snowy as ever. Atropos has her own groove in the snow with modified wheels to match. They're bigger, with longer threads custom made, and basic bike repair tucked in a strap satchel along its back. Her usual route spans the entire snowy slope of the mountain, just before the drop onto its harsher, jagged face. Today, Atropos pauses halfway through her descent. She climbs off her bike and walks quickly through the forest and into a clearing. There, at the end opposite to her, sits a gothic, gloomy mansion. Its tall facade, topped with narrow, pitched roofs, arches accompany the windows, and careful embellishments carved into stone and wood. Atropos is not here to gawk at architecture. She feels at the moment it enters her sight the way the house carries its darkness, the ghosts that it harbors, and the very, very lonely people who now inhabit its walls. Atropos does not consider herself a writer, rather a transcriber who listens to the threads of the universe and spins it from there. For the last several years, she has worked on a very, very challenging story. The threads are difficult to parse, the written words of her sisters dense, and its plot meandering and demanding. But here, at this house, the threads are less tangled. The tale here speaks for itself. A familial tragedy of epic proportions, wrapped in a ghost story, wrapped in wolfskin, wrapped in a paper bag by the liquor store. This house used to be full, she translates, a faint hum in her ears. It is no longer full. One day, it will be full again. But not today. Not today. A few days later, she takes a day trip to Zarif. Cities, I'm not reading the chat. Cities and their incessant car addiction always cause trouble for cyclists, and a goddess is no different. She weaves between cars and down alleyways. She stops at a burned-down hideout, later at a crime scene at the pier. She passes by the political offices of Matteo Ezio. She bikes on the wrong side of the road in the yellow light district. A patch of grass across from the McCroft radio tower makes for a decent picnic spot. Static erupts from her transistor radio as she turns its knob. There's a new local station she's been following, a sort of underground philosophical radio show with conspiratorial undertones. She debates calling in every now and then, but decides it is not a good idea to interfere with the story. These trips continue over the course of 3 months. Each site is documented in writing, in a composition notebook, of course. Some excerpts include the ocean breeze that drifts over Mystic City, blaring horns in Meridian's underground fighting ring, sulfur wafting out of a small crack to the fire elemental plane, the beautiful view from the top White Ben's world-famous Ferris wheel, and the out-of-order fountains at White Ben's largest hospital just across the street. The slight give of wet floorboards at the remains of the Ezio estate, a condemned apartment complex in Avior, Duharm's largest trailer park at Turtle's Gullet, a lonesome cabin in no man's land. The radio show is improving, too, she notes, its audio quality crisp and clear. The gloomy house has less bottles in its garbage bin, A small apartment in Zarif is alive with new faces and small gatherings. A new commune lives in the old vacation home of an ex-rock star. A drowned man and his wife go to the gym together. A raven like Eric Roca joins a drag racing gang. The truth is, everything is changing. After Post returns through her sister's log cabin once she's filled her notebook, about 3 or so months. They argue about their lost files, months of work apparently uprooted by a mysterious band of rogues. Flagrant disrespect, one of them notes, although it's hard to tell which one. Atropos smiles. What a moot complaint, she thinks, to make about characters that we will forgive regardless. To her left, the desk is waiting for her. Unnoticed, she slips into her warm cushioned seat. Click goes the typewriter as she fixes it into place. There's some stuff at the very top, but she'll keep it there for now. And for the first time in a while, Atropos begins to work on an ending. She begins with a trite beginning, kind of self-aware, tongue-in-cheek, and will probably be edited out later by herself. It begins with a boy. Yes, a boy. A boy far over his head, desperate to please his father. And that is her introduction. As she writes, we return to the cusp of dawn. We ended last session with you guys going to bed, I believe, because they had the interaction with Royal. Starting at nighttime, he went back to bed, and then Dante and 14 in the bedroom, so I'm pretty sure it was nighttime. So we're looking at the next day. Sound about right?
Correct.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright, cool. So, cue the Animal Crossing music. Nighttime passes
I'll get some Animal
pretty
Crossing
peace.
music.
Nighttime passes pretty peacefully. Is that my relationship chart? Okay. So we're looking at the next day, early in the morning. It's pretty quiet in the village. What's everybody doing? Let's start with Anyone want to go first?
What's
I'll
going
go
on?
first.
Nothing really happening. It's morning time. You guys waking up.
I'm doing
I'll
it.
go first.
Okay, Guardian. You slept in the same room as Dante, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
14 goes to the mirror, and when he looks in the mirror, he starts hitting his head, and he's like, "Fucking work, you goddamn thing!" And suddenly, you just see kind of his brain just click together, and it's just something happens. You don't know what, but something clearly has just kind of re-scrambled his brains. And he's like, and he smiles. He's like, much better, much better. Ah, God, this
Scary.
thing's time. Whew, okay, no more of that. All right, feel much better. All right. Oh, don't want to deal with that anymore. And so he basically goes out to basically reconvene with everyone else.
Okay. You and Dante were checking out, following Esmond and Sig, it looks like. As you head, so I assume you're in the same place as them. As you head downstairs, for the sake of simplicity, we'll say you guys are all staying in the same places as the people that you are keeping an eye on. I think for simplicity's sake. It's been a while, and the layout of the village is kind of beyond me at this point. So,
Yeah.
you head downstairs and you see Esmond and Siggs are actually both at the same table eating breakfast. Just some eggs, something real simple. Esmond, gives a kind of a little hello salute. You know how men like that are. And then Sigs gives a very very calm, relaxed wave. Seems kind of have no cares in the world right now.
40 and basically gives them a wave and sits down with them.
Hmm.
Uh,
Sigs will. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
how you doing on this fine morning?
Sigs will make Esmond just kind of grunts in response. Sigs will make a conversation. He's like, "Oh well, geez, it's pretty nice. All things considering, storm's hopefully letting up pretty soon. But other than that, I slept like a baby. How about you?"
Slept okay. Had a little bit of a nightmare, but I dealt with it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can imagine. You guys aren't from around here, right from Calta and all that.
Yeah.
I heard it's sunny beaches over there. It must be kind of a big shift, eh?
Yeah, no, most definitely. Well, there are a few mountains where I'm from. Not, pretty cold. But I don't live there. I like places that change in climate.
Well, that's fair. And at this point, Sylvia, Dante, Dante is on assigned to the same people. When does Dante wake up?
Probably late afternoon.
Late afternoon. Okay, cool. In that case, 40 and Sigs and Esmond. 40, is there anything in particular you want to ask or say to Sigs or Esmond before I push forward a little bit?
Is there sorry, it's been a while since we've played.
No, I know. Totally. We're all kind of getting our bearings here, so don't
Does anyone
worry.
know about the missing body? Or
Does anyone know about the missing body? Yes, I believe. The Yelks are aware, I believe. One second. Yeah. Oakley, you know that Oakley told Napoleon and Vest that he believes the booze did it, specifically Royal. But then Napoleon believed him. Vest did not take him at face value. But they haven't made any moves yet. It's been kind of hush hush around themselves.
hey, has anyone noticed that has anyone else felt like, the temperature drop? Not like, you know what I mean. Like just between you guys? I don't know, just something feels a little off.
Cooper answers pretty quickly. He goes, "Oh no, not really. No, I mean it's probably it's colder than Witch's Tail here. So, temperature feels low all the time. But I mean, you mean something in particular, or?"
Oh, just wondering how you guys are dealing with each other. Just don't want any fights to break out.
Oh well, these folks are my family, so I appreciate them. Unless I mean the Elks, which in that case,
Yeah.
kind of,
I don't know.
kind of gets a thick. His voice kind of downturns at the end there, as he kind of turns his eye towards Esmond, and Esmond's looking right at him.
I don't know. They seemed a little bit on edge yesterday.
Esmond chimes in at this point, and he goes, "Nah, they're always fucking on edge. A bunch of hoity-toity, uppity people. So who fucking cares what they think?"
You got a point. Well, I'm glad there ain't too much trouble between you two. My company doesn't want to get caught in any crossfire, so.
I was neither.
So I just continue doing small talk with them as we wait for other people to come.
Okay. Let's then jump to. We'll stay with the booze. We'll stay with the booze for a little bit. Let's jump to Sunny. We're keeping an eye on Royal. You had an awkward interaction with Royal last night. How does Sunny's morning look? Does she go downstairs at the Berenger's house? Does she go somewhere else?
Yeah, of course. I imagine I did read Atticus's note. I almost said Versailles. Oh my god. I did read Atticus's note, which was, if I'm recalling correctly, just that Napoleon, Viserion, and Oakley are trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
Like,
they're aware and they're trying to think of what the next steps are.
yeah, and Oakley knows who did it, right?
Oakley says that Royal did it.
Oakley. My notes say Oakley spoke to the trees, so I'm gonna believe the Lorax here. I imagine I'm gonna try and keep my eye on Royal still. Like, I'll wake up, like, get ready, wait until I hear them leave, and then I'll, like, leave my room too.
Royal leaves their room pretty early in the morning.
Oh my god.
Like 7 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Pretty quickly too.
Yeah. Where does it look like they're going?
Outside towards Esmond and Sig's place where they're currently staying.
And Royal is a boo, right?
Yes.
What the hell is he going to Esmond for?
Esmond's also a boo.
Oh, I'm tripping. Okay. Esmond's a boo, Napoleon's the Yelky. Oops, I got my colors mixed up. That's okay. Okay, in that case, I guess I'll tail a little bit. But I'm gonna go, like, to the giant mess hall that I assume we're all gonna go meet at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you tail a little bit. I think Fordian, what do you do after breakfast is done? Do you stay in the house? Do you go out to the mess hall?
I immediately head out. I don't want to be in there too long because the death I know is probably gonna. I kind of have this funny feeling that something's gonna happen soon, and I don't want to be in the middle of it. It might not happen now, but I just want to make sure that I'm not with people when it happens.
Oh, so you're not go. So you're going like away from people.
Yeah. I have a few cigarettes still. So I'm gonna smoke those.
Okay. Do you want to head out like outside where like the training field is, or like outside of a building, or?
I'll go near the training field, not to bother anyone.
Okay. Siggs follows kind of closely behind you, but is heading to the mess hall. So Sunny, as Siggs and Fordian are leaving, like 10-15 minutes pass, and then Royal enters the house where Esmond is sitting.
Fuck. I don't want to split the party. So who is left in the mess hall? Like, nobody then, right?
The mess hall is where most of the Yelks are staying in the mess hall, I believe. I think all of them are actually. Yeah, all of the Yelks are staying in the mess hall. Like they clean all the rooms in there, and then it's the boos that are scattered among the like other houses.
Yeah, I have no reason. Yeah, I'm gonna just go follow them anyways.
So you're gonna follow Siggs to the mess hall, or you're gonna go into the house with
Um,
Esmond and Royal?
Fuck. Can I?
If it helps your decision, Atticus, Cecil, and Anzo will Castillo, Anzo, Atticus, Cecil will also all be in the mess hall.
I'm going to the mess hall then. In that case.
Okay. I'll say as you pass by the house with Esmond in it, you do see Royal sit across from Esmond, and he looks very pale.
Oh my fucking god! No, I can't do that now. Forget it. I'm staying with fucking Royal. Can I?
Okay. Are you going in, or are you stepping from outside?
Can I try and listen from outside in that case?
Make a perception check.
Sure. Oh, I get to use my sunny dice. Let's fucking go. You said perception?
Yes.
22.
22. So at 22, you hear mostly Royal's kind of when I was talking a bit more projection, and he goes, Esmond, I don't really mean to bother you, but um, I think something's up with the new folks. And Esmond raises an eyebrow and is, kind of hums, like kind of huffs to like for before they continue. And when it does, he goes, "Well, last night I was trying to move our supplies because I think the yolks know where it is, and the redhead was down there, and confronted me. She knows where our stuff is, and I'm worried that she's working with the Yelks, and if that's the case, and that means all of them are. And we need to skip town soon." Esmond has a long pause before saying, "Alright, we'll wait out a day or two for the storm. If you're still going, you want to trudge through it?" And the two kind of have a long pause there.
All right, I'll get out of here. I'll go to the mess hall now.
Let's jump to mess hall. So mess hall, we have Castillo, Castillo. Actually, the characters I can actually roleplay. Castillo, Atticus, and then Anzo. I think you're you slept outside, right?
Yeah, I've been sleeping outside.
Outside. Okay. So then it's Castillo and Atticus in the motherfucking building. You
Yeah,
two. What's waking up? What are you guys doing?
He hasn't slept. He's full cabin fever, pacing, like solitary confinement on the edge of a knife right now.
We're gonna find Viserion. Angel Lady.
That's easy enough. The rest of the Yelps are kind of all chatting together. Things seem kind of tense, so the talk is very kind of roundabout. The only person who doesn't really seem too on edge is Lacey. It seems like maybe Lacey hasn't really caught on to what's going on. But Viserion is sitting alone at the very edge of the bar, not drinking anything, just kind of sitting there, thinking to herself, it seems.
I'll go sit next door.
Okay.
So have you guys still not found the person yet?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Have you guys still not found your missing person yet?
No, we haven't. Although we have some dreary suspicions.
Such as?
Well, you know what cabin fever does to people. Locked in a room together, we don't like each other.
So you think violence has happened?
It was not ever a matter of if, just more a matter of when. The real question is who done it? Certainly, it's suicide to attack members of an opposition who you know nothing of their skill set or their ability.
Right, it wouldn't be a good idea. So no body has been found? Or blood, or...
You guys hid the body, right?
We did.
Okay. In that case, she goes, "No, we haven't done anything. Just her missing, and then Royal's suspicions. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. It's none of your business, but here I am, I suppose."
Well, I was thinking of walking the woods again to see if I could pick anything up. Do you want to come with?
She looks out at the rest of the group. I'm on the wall. Make a persuasion check. First check! Back on break! Yo, second break.
Holy
Second
shit.
check. Every break.
It's 20 not natural.
29 natural. Oh, 220s in the last couple minutes. Look at that. Good omens. Alright. Chill down. Chill down. Wouldn't have to take a look around.
Am I wrong?
Learn out and eat his ass.
You know what I mean?
This is one of those moments where you realize how important enunciation is in like English.
Anyways, yeah, Mr. No. I will agree to go out with you. Go outside with you.
Yeah, Cass will start heading outside. Give a wave to Atticus as he's leaving.
I don't
Make
care
a
anymore.
do perception check.
Who?
Castillo, not you. Castillo.
That's a 14.
Okay. You notice Napoleon give Viserion a bit of a stank eye and she leaves. Doesn't say anything.
And your boss doesn't seem too happy with you leaving the building.
Oh, he's an annoying prick. Ignore him.
Noted. So you guys aren't friends, or?
We're co-workers.
I know how that goes.
In the meantime, while you're doing that, let's, Sunny, you're walking to the mess hall?
I am, but do I just see Anto like on the floor?
I was gonna say, you see Anzo outside.
Oh shit! Is it morning already?
I look down at him. Yeah, but it's morning already.
Hi, Sonny.
Is it huh?
Hi, Sonny.
Hi, Anzo. Do you need help getting up?
No, I can get up on my own.
Okay, do it right now.
Get on.
Oh my god!
You gotta fall a couple times to get up the right way.
Are you still drunk?
No.
Eat some snow. Eat some snow.
I
I get a handful, I like shove it in your
I lost Lacey last night.
I feel like you lost a lot last night, but come on, Here, let me help you get up. Cause you're in the snow. The snow has fallen around you. There's just an Anzo-shaped hole now.
That's alright.
What's my strength at right now? My 0 strength. I'm gonna try my hardest to pick you up.
Fucking pull so hard he pulls you into the snow.
Yeah.
Oh, right, then he gets up.
Like a gentle thud into the snow.
What are they doing out there?
Alright, come on. We're gonna go inside.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I have news. Not
Is
fun.
it
news.
scary? Oh man.
It's not scary. It's just information is neutral. Here, let's go find Atticus.
Yeah, alright.
Something tells me that he's in here. Oh, hey, Atticus!
So Atticus was in his room, right?
Oh, just kidding. I'm a liar.
Wherever I would have been with watching the others, I don't know. Yeah.
If you're in your bedroom, you hear a knock at your door.
It opens. He's been standing around. Yeah.
You see Lacey Bones enter, dressed in a nightgown. She goes, oh, hello, you're one of the culture people, right? I noticed you haven't been down in a while. I was gonna ask you on breakfast.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, I bought you a plate, if you... It's eggs and bacon. I wasn't sure if she would vegetarian or whatever.
What?
Do you want the breakfast?
Thanks.
Wonderful. I'll just. She kind of walks in and kind of walks past you a bit, and we'll put it on the desk behind you. She goes, "All right. Well, have a good afternoon. I'll see you around." Lovely, folks. And she'll leave. It's not a lot.
Kind of fear.
He's gonna look at your plate. Is the motherfucker I'm watching still like in the room in the area?
Hold on, Jerry, you're watching.
I think Napoleon.
Napoleon is downstairs, yeah. With the he's in the mess hall.
Yeah, I just like 2 hands bundle all the food up, ball it up, gulp it down, and I just get out of there. And I just leave the building as well. Like he's just done at this point. He's gonna see if he can push through the blizzard again because he's tired.
All right, we'll get to that in a second. Let's jump back to Dante. So Dante, you said you're gonna get up in the afternoon. Let's say everyone's going out, everyone's doing their own thing. The mess hall is pretty quiet for the most part. No one's done anything yet. And Cooper has not arrived at the mess hall yet. Cooper left with Fordian, but did not immediately go to the mess hall. So, Dante, let's say it's like 11 a.m. You're kind of starting to get up. What are you doing right thing in the morning? First thing in the morning. Get breakfast, go to mess hall. Walking, smoking a cigarette, big cigar. Slippers on your issue. Damn. Sylvia! Rest in peace.
Oh, my bad. I was talking.
No! Yeah.
Okay, I remember now. I think the first thing he does is write down any like dreams from his journal, like that he might have had. Even if it's like stupid or like mundane, I think he thinks that it's like important to like, oh, what if it means something?
Working at the tavern with some strangers. Probably what you dreamed about.
Yeah. Then I think he'll be like, damn, nobody's woken me up for breakfast. I'm hungry. I'm a growing boy. So I'm gonna go to the mess hall.
Alright, straight to the mess hall. Cool. I think at this point, all of the parties in the mess hall except for Fordian. Fordian has gone out. Oh, no, sorry. Cass and Viserion have left to go look for Aubrey items. Atticus has left to go try to brave the blizzard again, and Fordian has left to go smoke in the equivalent of this town's parking lot. So it is Sunny, Anzo, Dante in the mess hall right now. Sounds like.
My friends.
Okay. Let's do you three. Anzo, Sunny, Dante. You guys see each other in the mess hall. Also in the mess hall are you see Napoleon, you see Napoleon, Oakley, and Lacey Bones. Lacey Bones and Oakley are sitting together, and Napoleon is sitting alone.
Do we see Atticus leaving as well?
Depends. Atticus, did you leave?
Yeah, they see me leave.
Erical.
Oh.
Sunny, is that Atticus?
I
Is
think
this
so.
Atticus?
Wait,
I'm just
what
gonna check for any breaks in the storm. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Okay, yeah, we'll be here.
Eggs, chicken, lettuce.
What are you doing?
It's really good if you just clump it all together in a big ball.
You don't listen. Sorry. Hi, Fiora, as you.
What?
You don't list out all
Eduardo
the things
Fiora
that
as
you're
you.
going to eat. You don't list out all the things that you're going to eat, but before you eat them,
No.
eggs,
Sometimes.
chicken, lettuce, bread.
Coffee, Cheetos, chicken. No. Shut up. Anyways.
Fucking shit!
What the
This
hell?
is coming back.
He like tripped over the snow mound.
I
I
don't,
don't think it went well.
I don't think so either. Hey, bud.
Yeah. I'm
Still stuck here.
so- Yeah.
You're going kind of crazy, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
But, well, hey, maybe the sooner we get this figured out, maybe we can get out of here faster.
Yeah, there are no bricks in the store.
God damn it.
I've been trying to figure it out for a fucking week at this point.
I know, but I feel like nothing's gonna change until something drastic is gonna happen. And
And
since...
we gotta cause something drastic to happen.
Okay, well, I feel like... Well, here's the thing. I have bad news.
We gotta blow them up.
Not bad news, but while I was watching... I, like, lower my voice a little bit. I'm like, while I was watching Royal, some stuff happened. I don't know how they saw me, but they saw me. Their supplies are actually underneath, like, where we're staying. So, I thought they were doing something nefarious, but they were just going to look at their supplies. Oh my god, my headphones just died. Isn't that fantastic? Anyways, I'm gonna keep going while I find my charger. What happened was I was there. We got into a little bit of a scuffle. They didn't see me. I thought they didn't see me, but they did. So that sucks. But additionally, Royal went to go talk to Napoleon, their boss, and was like, "The fucking redhead saw me. We gotta try and pick up our stuff and leave by, like," they said like 2 days, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be sooner. And then I'll be back because my fucking, I don't know, my headphones.
Can't believe Sonny left before we could digest all that information.
Dante is destroying his plate.
I'm actually just trying to play it as and I smash it against the wall.
Oh my
No.
god, it's kind of loud.
Well, while we're waiting for,
I cast reverse to put the plate back together, then I smash it
Oh.
again.
Okay.
What plate are you grabbing?
Here, while Kaito is finding headphones, let's jump to Castillo and everybody who was in the scene. Remember what Tony said. We're going to listen to
Yep.
Castillo and Viserion real quick. Castillo. So you hit the body. So what exactly are you looking for with Viserion?
Oh, Castillo did not hide the body. That was Atticus. Castillo
sorry,
is looking for the body.
Didn't you guys all hide the body together? Or does
No,
the-
I did it privately, but then I
Oh,
think I
okay.
just gave it and told Cass where to find it if he needs to eat it.
You did?
Oh yeah, I remember this scene. I'm pretty sure. Alright, Castillo. You bring her to the body.
Bring her like halfway to the body.
Okay.
And try to strike up a conversation with her. I think she was the cleric, right?
Viserion?
Yeah.
What a great question. Okay. Let me find my note. This is fucking Christ. I don't even know what they are. Okay. Viserion is an Asmar. You guys don't know what class she is, I'm pretty sure. I believe the only person whose class you have a good idea on is Lacey Bones, who is Lacey's a paladin.
Alright.
But it's pretty clear that Viserion is some kind of mage.
So, you do magic?
Oh yes, I studied at one of the most prestigious universities here in Johara.
Which one is that?
Oh, it's the notes again. Yeah, it's the Shasford University of the Arcane.
Right. Don't know much about that one. So you're a wizard?
I don't like to use such definitive labels for my arcane castings, but wizard is a fine term to use.
Well, that's neat. And you have a specialty in what kind of magic you cast?
Well, my research focuses heavily on divine magic and stuff like the stars and all that. Although I haven't been able to do too much work due to this blasted conflict.
It is quite annoying. How long has this been going on?
Great question.
Bringing up all the
Um,
questions for you.
I think you guys are like. I think this is like right before the Great War. Like we're talking like year like 3000 something, right before the war started. So like this is like really beginning conflicts. Like we're not calling anything the Great War yet. So probably she's like, oh, but conflicts on this large of a scale, probably about a year or two, but should be over soon.
Sure, you never thought something like this would happen, right?
Being stuck in a storm.
Or the whole conflict in general. Storm as well.
It was bound to happen. The Boos and Yelts have hated each other for the longest time. After all, we subjugated them for quite a long time. I can hardly blame them.
What? What about him?
Yeah. Guess there's a point there.
Mm.
Do you have any plans after the war? What you going to do?
Like on my
Once-
studies.
Hmm.
Hopefully get my divination working again. Since the war started, it's been a bit more difficult to get in touch with anything divine recently, so troublesome.
Yeah, it has been strangely difficult. Have you gotten any contact within the storm?
No. Totally alone. But it's fine. I deal with Napoleon just alright.
Is there a god you prefer? Cass will just find a tree to lean against.
Let's
Look
return to
around.
searching, shall we?
Okay. Fine. Any clues out here? I haven't seen anything yet.
I'll have a roll a perception check. First DM roll. Oh, I gotta pull out the big dice for this one second. Did I ever tell you guys about the time that my mother threw out my giant D20 that I got as a gift because she thought it was demonic?
I remember this.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
I was so upset with her. But whatever. I'll use my cleric dice from Vox Machina.
Whoa.
Oh boy, it's a nat one. Okay. Okay, cool. So anyways, she doesn't find anything. She's like, this snow is making it impossible to see anything. Do you see anything?
Yeah, it snows pretty hard, but about this way. And Cass is gonna lead deeper into the storm in the wrong direction.
In the wrong direction from the body.
Yeah,
Got it. Okay.
just go
Okay.
deep into the storm. I know it's gonna loop around probably eventually. But we're going.
Okay. let's return back to our friends in the tavern. We have Atticus, Anzo, Sunny, and Dante.
Sorry, y'all. I blacked out for a second. What are we talking about?
That was so strange. So they were acting kind of suspicious then. The royal fella.
Yeah, like I know it's assumed that Royal's the one who did it, and we don't know if that's true or not, except from what.
What?
But I mean, they're acting awful suspicious. But I mean, I guess anyone. I mean, they've all been acting weird. Can I like look at where Lacey and Oakley are? Are they still sitting
Yeah.
together?
They're sitting together. Make an insight check.
That
You guys can all
motherfucker's-
make one if you
That
want.
motherfucker's listening in. I know it.
Insight.
Insight.
A 20. Not natural.
That's right, eh?
Oh god.
A 20.
That's right, eh?
I got it. An 11. Not so good.
Okay.
They died. That's so sad.
With a 20.
Here, I didn't get anything worth mentioning.
Oh, okay.
The 20. Actually, Sylvia, what'd you get
Sorry, what am I rolling?
for insight?
Insight. To that Oakley fellow, the racist one. Well,
Classic racist Oakley.
I swear we knew either him or Viserion had done it. Can't remember.
we had been. We can't find anything conclusive quite yet.
When I talked to Oakley, he was pretty racist.
Yeah. No, like.
It wasn't the only
like,
reason.
like
but,
conclusive about whether or not Oakley murdered them.
Definitively a racist.
5.
who everyone is and what they did.
5. That's okay.
I know someone was seen by the tree where they found the body. I forget.
So, congratulations, Anzo.
Your drunken state.
Your drunken state. Your drunken state allows you to peer into the minds of those around you.
That's what I think happens.
Also, actually, you know what? Can you give me like a straight charisma check to see how like chill you're looking while you're looking around?
Yeah, for sure. A 4.
Okay, so with your 20, I'll give you this. So Oakley and Lacey are talking over in the corner. Lacey looks visibly uncomfortable with whatever Oakley is saying. It's pretty clear she's itching to like leave. Oakley of course has the same like serene smile on his face. You can catch like bits and pieces of like what he's saying, where he's like, yeah, well, soon we'll be out of here, and then we won't have to worry about ever encountering with these disgusting boos ever again. And Lacey's like, huh, I mean, we don't really know them. We don't really know them. We don't have to be so rude about it. Anzo, the rest of you guys at the table, Anzo is like staring at Lacey and Oakley. Eyes squinted, like staring at them, like he's trying to focus like a camera on them.
Being racist again.
Huh?
Fucking what else is new?
He's being racist again.
Yeah, he loves doing that. That's like his
I'm gonna-
pastime, I think.
I'm gonna go hit him. I'm gonna go hit him right
Don't
now.
go hit
Uh,
him. Don't go hit him. Not right now. Oh my god.
I want to beat his face in.
Well, I know you do, bud. But, I mean, maybe you could do it when he's alone and not with his captain about 3 tables down from him.
I could take him.
Well, I'm sure you could. But for now, let's just sit back down. Let's try and think about this before we just go hitting people. Maybe? That could be nice.
Breaks the plate again and reverses time on it.
As you break the plate on the ground right before you reverse, you're trying to reverse it, and in comes in, and finally Siggs enters the mess hall. And very closely behind him is Royal, who looks so nervous right now. And you can see Royal kind of like mumbling something to Siggs, and Siggs kind of like waves his hand, like he's like reassuring him or like dismissing whatever he's saying. But Siggs will take a seat right at the bar, order a drink, and Royal will sit next to him and not order anything. Through hushed tones, you kind of hear bits and pieces like Royal's like, listen, we really need to talk. I had to talk with Esmond. And Siggs is like, it's fine. We'll talk about it later. I'm gonna get a drink. You want whiskey?
It's like 7 a.m.
It's noon. Well, it's like 11 a.m.
Nothing else to do today.
Oh my god.
Nothing else to do
Oh my
today.
god. People are stressing me out. There has to be fucking something we're missing.
We've been trying. I've been trying.
Maybe wasn't one of them talking about a secret weapon?
The nuke?
The
The bomb? Big bomb? Rooster bomb?
what if we? Oh fuck! Wait, no, am I misremembering? Was that a bomb, or was that something he had with him?
It's on him, right? It's on the Rooster Man.
Google,
Google.
could you remind us?
Esmond does have a gun. They all have guns, but it seems like the secret weapon they're talking about is in their cargo.
Why don't? I mean, I know where the cargo is. Why
Why don't
don't
we just steal all their cargo and put them in line?
and put it in what?
Steal both their cargo and we put them in fucking line. Until the storm is over. Because I'm not waiting for this to turn nuclear another fucking week.
Actually, I guess. I mean, I really have no other idea of what to do. Maybe we could put it in like the mayor's house. That's kind of a neutral spot that they've both been to, right?
Whatever works.
I think for now, let's go look at their cargo to see if we can find whatever this secret weapon is, even if it's even fucking real. Or it's gas, actually.
In the meantime, actually, Fordian, you're at the training grounds. So a couple things. Castillo, are you avoiding Fordian? Because Ari's body was found at the training ground, and you guys buried it near the training grounds. Are you avoiding Fordian, or are you letting Fordian see you?
We'll let Fordian see us. We'll give a small wave as we pass by.
Fortune just gives a quick nod and waits for them to disappear.
Fordian, while they're going away, straight across the village, straight down, all the way down to where the Berenger's house is, you see Esmond, Marilyn, and Starla go into the Berenger's house and come out holding boxes, like large boxes, and heading past the Berenger's house.
I go, huh, and I start tailing them.
Okay. As you're telling them, you get the impression it seems like they're moving their cargo somewhere else, a bit closer to the Athena, the small Athena shrine, Athena shrine at the very end of the village. Starting to like kind of very delicate about how they put it down. It seems like they very much. I'll just give it to you. I'll just give it to you. It seems like they're trying to not get these boxes wet. So they find like a patch of ground that doesn't have too much snow. They like lay down like a sheet, and they start kind of talking about how to go about burying it without like fucking it up.
Hmm. Do I get the sense that they're gonna leave it for now, or are they gonna start burying it immediately?
They're gonna be here till they figure out how to hide this.
So, okay. And where are they right now, just so I remember where to...
They're by the Athena shrine, like
Okay.
out of the village.
And they're delicate boxes. I'm gonna do something stupid.
Okay, yeah, sure, you're alone, so no one can stop you.
So I want to get a sense of just how, like, how much they don't want people to know about this. So what I am going to do is I'm going to pull out my trumpet. Or no, I'm going to pull out my lute. And I'm just going to start playing and just pretending like I'm walking and playing, like, not really, like, paying attention to anything. And I'm gonna walk into view and see how they react.
Immediately, Edwin pulls out his gun.
Oh, sorry. I was just taking a stroll. Did not mean to walk into anyone.
He sees this to you and will put the gun down, still holding the gun, to be clear, but puts it down so he's not pointing it at you, and he goes, "Don't scare me like that.
My
I wish
apologies.
that gets you killed."
My apologies, good sir. To clear my mind, I usually play this, and it really helps me out. And I was walking around, and I didn't really see you through the snow. Now it's my bad.
I'll go do it somewhere else and scram.
All right. Well, you have a good day, sir.
You too.
And I'm gonna basically play while I kind of see if I can disappear, but not too far away.
Like you're hiding.
Yeah.
Make a stealth check.
Ooh, 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah, I'm.
As you are kind of trying to find a spot to hide, you get the sense that they're not buying it, and they pick up their boxes and they go further into the woods. Even going to the storm a little bit.
So I get the sense that they really don't want me there.
They really don't want anyone to know where these boxes are going to be.
Okay. Well, I can always follow them later, but now I know what they have. Oh, that is true. So I'm gonna go back,
Okay.
and they probably think that I'm listening in, so I should probably go back actually. Before I do, Fordian reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a pill and he pops it into his mouth as he walks back to the group.
Wow, crazy word. Let's go back to Castillo and Viserion. Castillo, you're taking Viserion opposite of the body towards this storm. How far into the storm are you going?
As far as the storm will let me.
Okay. At some point, Viserion stops behind you and he's like, "What exactly are you doing here?"
In general, or right now?
Madge's talking a little bit louder because you're in the whirling snow. But she goes, "We're getting whipped around by several miles per hour's winds. What are you trying to find out here?"
A body, probably. Did you know when a dog is lost, they can usually be found within 2 miles of the home, but they can also go much farther. I assume the same thing applies to people.
You can make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 24?
24. She says nothing, but will continue on ahead until the storm's winds are a little too strong for you. But it's pitch white, you can hardly see anything besides her and the ground.
Did you ever notice anything weird about the storm?
The Salam Mountains are known for its magical properties. I wouldn't be surprised if it was of arcane nature, but I can't quite figure it out beyond that.
Me and my friends figured that it probably was a bit arcane. Have you ever tried leaving?
No point.
If it's not, you just end right back up at the start.
Or you freeze to death. One of the two.
You're a powerful mage, surely you have ways around that.
Divination.
Right. That doesn't take you very far in travel.
Not particularly, no.
I guess we'll stop in the middle of the storm. So, are you happy where you are? In this life?
The Animal Crossing music is making this scene so unsettling. I think I'm rather fine, thank you. I don't want whatever you're selling.
Yeah, most people don't. Think you can make your way back? I'm gonna stick around out here for a little while longer.
Just leave.
Does she seem to be able to traverse the storm pretty well?
Yeah.
Steel will look over to see if you can see Saren. How strong do you think that lady is?
Sarah's kind of sitting crisscross in the snow. Eating an apple. Well, she's an old class mage, so doesn't have the same magic skill that newer class mages does. Very traditional to folks. If you haven't met Avati, but hardly at the same level, I could tell. Not in a one-on-one, I don't think. Unless you play dirty.
How would you go about it?
I'd probably just shoot her.
Don't have a gun.
Head's always fatal if you can land it for a shot.
Wizards aren't very sturdy.
What'd you say, sir?
Wizards aren't very sturdy.
Not particularly, no.
Let her walk for a minute. I don't have anything right now. Well, we'll do call lightning down on her.
What?
Cast call lightning.
Sorry, I was texting you, and then I just heard call lightning. I go, oh,
Oh. Be free.
okay, well, let's do this then. So, happening at the bar, Atticus, also Sunny, Dante, are you guys doing anything in particular?
We were just
Smashed
walking
his
back to.
plate.
You're
Yeah,
walking back
smashing
to.
plate.
You're walking back to.
Where the. Oh, fuck. The baker's house.
Okay, cool.
That's
So for timeline reasons, while you guys were in the mess hall during that long sequence when you guys were in there, that's when the Fordian thing happened. So you guys are coming out after that. And I imagine we'll line it up to where Fordian is coming back as you guys are heading towards the baker's house. We'll time it like that.
So am I gonna run into Castillo?
No, because Athena's temple's all on the other side of the town. So the training grounds and the thing are on totally opposite sides.
Okay. Nothing happens when we get back, right?
You're coming back to most of the party leaving to the Behringer's house, the bakery.
So we're all gonna meet up.
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone book is for obvious reasons.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, that's about what I thought would happen.
Ah, I'm none the wiser. Walk, walk, walk.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is, if there are enough people to outsiders to visibly see him when he walks in, he's gonna take a giant swig of his flask.
You guys are outside.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're,
yeah.
we're outside the mess hall.
Yeah, he's gonna take a giant swig of his flask, and he's just gonna get as drunk as possible.
Sonny, you're surrounded by alcoholics.
Yeah.
Alcoholics and whatever's wrong with Atticus.
What he wants to do is he wants to kind of make this idea that he is basically stumbling out drunk, so he won't remember anything. And so he's just gonna be strumming the lute randomly as he comes into view.
Of the rest of us?
Yeah. Hey, oh, Boca. Oh, man, this
God,
is
what the
like
hell is the matter with you?
Woo!
It's 11 a.m.
Oh man. Hey. In my culture, every day is 5 p.m. I don't even know if that makes sense. You just he slumps onto one of you, and he then whispers, like, Esmond's got some weird cargo. Next time you see him leave with the group, follow him. And he's gonna slump off into the snow.
You have to choose somebody to do that to.
I'm gonna do that to Atticus. So as I'm stumbling forward, like I actually like fall onto Atticus, and then I whisper that into his ear, like, Esmond's got some boxes that he doesn't want to get wet. Something very important that he.
No, I heard you the first. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it.
God, I'm gonna go pass out. I just like fall into the snow.
Poof.
What the hell?
He just says like out in the open for everyone to hear exactly what
Like,
he
the
said.
idea. So when Esmond comes back, he like maybe Siggs or someone says like, oh yeah, this dude was like blackout drunk when he was coming back. So I get the idea that like, oh, you just probably won't know anything.
I catch your drift.
Yeah. But to do that, Fordian actually got really blackout drunk.
Good for him. Then he's just like looking down, like, what the hell?
And then you just see like him like just spewed up like some kind of like oh
Okay, I'm
God.
getting the fuck out of here.
Oh, this was a mistake.
Yeah, no shit. It's 11 a. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Do what you gotta do, Fordian.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay in the snow for a little bit.
Okay. So, wait. I kick Fordian. Where
Yeah.
are they?
Huh?
Where are they?
Who?
Fordian, I'm gonna hit you so fucking hard if you don't answer my goddamn question.
You see, saw near the Athena statue, but they saw me, so they moved. They obviously really don't want anyone knowing about it. So, and they're trying to like bury it. They want those boxes gone. But
Okay.
I have a feeling that they're probably going to see him again. So next time they leave, someone's got to follow them.
Mhm.
And I know Addy here wants to leave the most, so I told him.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Oh my god, it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Up for prestidigitation, 40 and clean. In case he
Uh,
threw up on himself. I guess we
He
go.
most definitely did. Well, like, don't cause any suspicion yet. They think I'm following them, but I think just like wait a little bit and then tail them if you see them. If you see a group with Esmond leave with a group.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. You got another cigarette on ya.
Do I have a cigarette on me?
Yeah.
No.
I kind of ran. Ah.
My God, go drink some water.
Eat some snow, it helps. Helped Anzo. Pats Anzo's arm.
Help me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get comfortable. You just see me like going, like birds just like nestle in. That's what Fortean does.
Mhm. Okay. And, to the group, I'll go, so then maybe should we wait a second? Or should we go try and find them while they're running off? That could be good. We're kind of sneaky. We're a sneaky group.
No, we aren't.
Well, I'm sneaky.
It's not easy. He like Fortean just starts singing. I can't decide whether you should live or die.
Well, you'll probably go to heaven.
Please don't hang your head.
Let's just
in
go
the-
now.
Yeah, we'll go now. We'll go
Kinda
now.
like
We're
this
not gonna do nothing crazy.
Lock the doors and close the blinds. You're going for a ride.
Did
Let's
we
go
have
see
to
what
keep
is in the
them?
boxes.
I miss playing this character.
So you guys head over to Athena's shrine.
Yes, but discreetly.
Really? Make a group stealth check then.
Okay. Can I
Oh,
can I get
cool.
advantage because I'm floating?
Sure.
Yeah. I love being able to ask that question, huh, guys?
Yeah,
I don't say that.
sure?
Positive, even.
I think you said it's fun.
A 21.
That is what's my spells?
You know, in a way, Jude and Sun, you're kind of just Daphne and Velma.
What are you talking about? Me when I just make shit up?
Everything.
Okay, so in total that's 20 23. 19.
23 from Kaita. How much from Joskapash?
21.
21. How much from Davin?
3.
Okay. And how much from Sylvia?
Silver roll high. I beg you.
Silver roll high. So that would be Amigo.
13.
13.
13,
Okay.
that's good.
Those are all good enough. I think you guys can, for the most part, stealth around.
Yippee!
When you get to Athena's shrine, you don't see anybody. Or when you get like within the radius of Athena's shrine, the only person you see out of the woods is Mayor
The mayor.
Marilyn.
Oh.
I remember her name. Marilyn. She's the small half elf, the short half elf with the big witch's hat and like the heavy coat and the shotgun.
Facts. The construction
She's
worker.
currently standing with her shotgun like up, like not up, but like like soldier style. You know,
Uh-huh.
the way conservative men hold their shotgun.
I don't
Yeah.
know what that means.
You live in Texas.
I know.
Josh knows what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you
What
mean.
that means.
Bridal carry.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I guess.
This is my baby kind of way.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Okay, then. I mean, should we try to go around her? Or do we just wait her out? I mean, we're already here. Clearly, they're right there. My friend's dead. It's all up to me now.
Sorry, I'm juggling a kitten right now.
That's okay. You're what?
What were you saying? I'm so sorry. I'm juggling a kitten.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, I thought that you're jungling right now. I was like, Josh, are you playing League right now?
No.
How many crates are there? How many people are by the crates?
I was like, you jackass. Where are you playing League?
How far away?
Right now?
It's okay. Everyone else is, according to 40, in the woods somewhere. You cannot see them. The only person you see outside of the woods now, kind of basically that you can see, is Marilyn. That's all.
Oh, but we're not anywhere near the crates you want to look at.
Yeah, but is she guarding the inside of the temple?
They're not in the temple. They're in the woods. That's from what 40
So
said.
she's
Then
just hanging
just
out.
She's
wait for Marilyn to go, and
she's
then-
outside. She's outside of probably where they are in the woods.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
We'll
So
just
she's
wait.
just standing there.
If she's on watch. Okay.
1 second. I use a fog cloud to kind of disguise that as like the snow picking up in like a little area, and like we use that to sneak through past her.
Oh, that's smart.
Obscures vision heavily. I can do it multiple times, so we're like the cloud's moving almost.
I like this fog cloud idea.
Mm-hmm. I do too. In
I do that.
How far away is she from us?
I think that's fair. You'll have to make a stealth check, unless you have something that allows us to not do verbal component.
One sec. I don't know. I don't have that, but let me just double check something real quick. Yeah. I mean, if anything, like, I would have maybe advantage on that check, so straight roll.
Yeah,
for me,
sure.
Maybe, I guess. Okay. Seven.
Okay. You cast fog cloud.
Can
It does what you want it to do.
Can I
Yeah.
silvery barbs to give? Oh no, you already have advantage. Never
No,
mind.
it keeps going lower. No, and it doesn't go. I can't get anything higher if you do that. I also.
You cast fog cloud. Does what you want it to do. It's not that she hears you. I think it's loud enough outside that that part is fine. It's more so that she notices the fog pickup, and she notices that it's not natural. But she cannot see you guys, it seems.
Does she react to seeing a natural cloud of fog?
She has her gun up, but she can't find who is casting, if anything.
But she's on alert.
It's kind of like in Hitman when you alert the guard, but the guard key doesn't see you.
Okay. I mean, if we wait long enough, does she, with the fog cloud, if I let the fog cloud drop, does she react to that at all?
As in, you travel through it and then let it drop.
No, as in, like, we don't do anything. We say where we are and we wait for it to pass. I drop it at some point and then try to, like,
Okay.
fake her.
I think if you do that, then she like kind of creeps. She creeps into the cloud, just a little bit, not to be totally inside of it, but to see if she can get a view. And then as it let me finish. As it drops.
Well, no, I'm not going to drop it if she goes inside it. I'm not going to drop it if she goes
She's not
inside
going for inside. She's just kind of like peeking
Okay.
around, like seeing. Just looking around, and then as it dissipates, if it goes away, raises an eyebrow, but then we'll return back to her posts.
Well, it looked like she got closer in that whole thing. I'm gonna Actually, same trick's not gonna work again. I'm just gonna cast suggestion on her. Blood Curse of the Anxious. Set up from behind our little hidey spot. Stare right in the eye. Cast the spell. Need a wisdom save.
Anxious disadvantage, right?
Yeah. I will take a little bit of damage though.
Okay. She did not roll very high. That's an 11.
Okay.
11.
You'll abandon your post and take a break for the next 8 hours.
Just a suggestion, right?
Yeah.
She'll tell yawn. I think that's long enough. And she'll head into the woods.
To take a break,
Presumably to go meet up with Esmond and the others.
I attack her.
Oh, okay. What do you do?
Oh
I
god.
grab her and try and choke her out.
Roll a grappling. Think athletics or acrobatics, whatever you're better at.
Sure. 22.
Okay. Marilyn. Yoink. No, not doing great today. A 14. You have her. You have her grappled currently.
Yeah, okay. I push her into the snow so she can't breathe.
Okay. Everybody else?
I look for Anzo to like help.
Yeah, if this is what he's doing, I'll fucking leap on top. I'll like help like drive her face into the snow.
Jesus Christ, y'all.
This is crazy, but
None of my shit's working! What else am I gonna do?
Okay. Benny?
I don't know what to do. I will. Fuck, I don't know where they are. Fuck. I'm just gonna go past this. They got it.
Okay.
Two
Yeah,
grown
pass.
ass men, you guys got this. I guess I'll try and like. I forgot his name. I'm gonna go see if I can figure out where Esmond and the others went.
Dante? Before we go back to Atticus. So. Sylvia, are you there?
I don't know.
Totally fair. So Sunny went to go deeper into the woods to find Esmond, and then Atticus and Anzo are checking out the swimming.
Ooh. Um. I guess he'll cast Hold Monster.
There you go.
They have to succeed on Wisdom.
Psychotic behavior. Alright, maybe it was
I
some...
think the way that Dante sees it, he's like,
she
nothing's
did not succeed. She did not succeed.
I think for Dante, the way that he sees it, he's like, nothing's happening, nothing's been happening, as far as he knows. And he also really doesn't like these people.
That's
so
fair.
He's
Fair enough. Fair
so
enough.
he's like, you know what? Fine. Fine.
I think with the combined effort of you three, Maryland doesn't really stand a chance. I will say, as you guys are choking her up, she kind of just barely manages to squeak out, "Fucking Royal was right, you piece of shit." She's kind of kicking at this point, like, you tell signs of someone choking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she tries to shoot you, isn't really able to reach her gun, and within not too long, she passes out unconscious.
We throw her off
Barrier
the
in
mountain.
this.
Don't throw her off the mountain.
Barrier in the snow for now. She'll be fine.
I'm scouting ahead.
Yeah.
Do I find anything good? Something
Um,
epic, even?
As you're scouting ahead, I think at some point you see like a light in the woods, and you just see Esmond and Starla are just working on burying the boxes. They're not doing anything in particular. Just setting up the groundwork and grabbing some spare wood to try to make a protective thing over it.
Is there any?
Uh,
Is there like any one or two boxes in particular they're being extra careful about?
No, they're all being pretty much equally as careful.
Okay.
It's not that the boxes seem pretty heavy, but it's not that the boxes themselves are fragile, but it's pretty clear that they're trying to avoid the boxes, like they're trying to make it so that the boxes aren't touching too much snow.
Okay.
They're pretty dead silent. This is a serious affair.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna do anything to set them off quite yet. I'm gonna wait for my party. But I assume I have my 24/7 mind link with Atticus on as usual, so I probably do say like, I found him, like, take this left and this right and then follow me here. Just to like lead the rest of the party, or like the rest of the other three to where Sunny is.
Mhm.
Copy. Alright, guys.
Alright.
So what are you guys doing? You're going to
I think we're just gonna watch him for a second. I mean,
I called back through like the mind. Are they armed?
I couldn't see anything on the other one, but I know Esmond is always armed with that gun that they say is really strong. I could try to take it out of his hand, but I don't know how that works.
Wait for us to get there.
Yeah.
Good plan.
Unless do I see anything else in particular on them, Leo?
guns.
Okay, just guns.
Nothing.
Yeah, and it's like the colonial guns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be fine. No, we won't. Someone's gonna get a hole put in them, but it's not gonna be me.
Once we have line of sight, I can teleport us from far so that we can jump them without them getting too close.
Okay.
Which of my boys am I taking with me for that?
It's like you're on like a character select screen and like we're all doing our idle animations.
I mean, well, Anto's fast. You should. I think you should take Dante, if you're asking my opinion.
Sure.
This relaxing ass music after we just choked out somebody.
Animal Crossing to fucking Hitman, yeah.
Choking out somebody and Castillo casts a lightning bolt on somebody.
Oh, we'll get to that. Trust.
Oh my god.
We'll get to that. Trust.
Do we not get to that? Oh,
We will get to that.
Alright.
Okay. So what are you guys doing exactly?
Well, I guess we're creeping closer, following Sunny's directions until we can see him.
I think Sunny is like, oh my god, please fucking leave before they get here, in her head, like to herself. Like, like, just fucking go. I just want to look at your stupid fucking boxes.
Like, you guys have 30 seconds to leave before we jump you and kill you, and I
That's
really
lit-
don't want to
that's-
kill you.
That's literally how Sunny feels right now. She's like, I don't want to
Yeah.
kill you guys, but like, leave now. You have.
I think you-
approximately 28 seconds.
You overhear a little bit of Esmond and Starla's conversation, to which Starla says, Esmond, what are we gonna do if the Yelps find this again? And Esmond, in response, lights his cigarette. Doesn't say anything else to me.
Guys, can I just scorching ray the gunpowder?
I think
Please.
a water thing may be better in this instance because they're trying not to get it wet. I don't know if that's like because it could compromise it, or maybe.
You know, the funny thing is, when Fordian did that, his first thought was, they'll probably handle this much more peacefully than I could.
No.
No, I mean,
To be fair,
nothing wrong.
we have
Nothing
been
wrong with scorching rain and the gunpowder.
Yeah, I mean, well,
That's like a
it's
test,
gunpowder.
you know.
It's gunpowder.
It's
It's gonna
we
cause
know
an
it's gonna
explosion.
explode.
Yeah, but I want to.
I want to explode them. I want to explode them.
Guys,
both.
what
I
if
guess
it's
we need to look at their other
something cool
stuff.
that I can take from them. I'm a thief at heart.
Oh, maybe we bring. Oh, actually, you know what? I just kill us all. Yeah, hold up. Let me just. I can bring the boxes.
oh my
I have
God.
floating disc. I can bring the boxes to. No, I can bring the boxes to camp. Get everyone together. Just kill us all.
I'm not
Just
fucking
Speaking
with
of,
that. What the
speaking
hell?
of killing you all, Castillo.
Oh my god.
So Castillo, you cast lightning. You cast call lightning on this woman. What do I have to roll for that, or what do you roll for that?
She'll need a deck save.
I'm actually gonna turn off the music for this.
She's about to kill me, guys.
I'm gonna put on just Howling Blizzard ambience. That'll be what we listen to here.
Undertale post genocide.
Oh, fucking kill yourself. You can imagine the music.
She'll need a deck save of 22.
Check save at 22. That's totally fine by me. Let's see. Let's see what we can do.
It's
Dear
okay.
God.
I can do the ambience.
I gotta work. I gotta work it. No, I don't. I don't gotta work it. Never mind. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. I don't need it. Anyways. 22. Let's see. Unlike Marion, Viserion. Sorry, unlike Marilyn, Viserian's a bad bitch and rolled a nat 20. So
That's all right.
you cast Call Lightning, and immediately you watch as she kind of flicks around and faces you directly and charges up the spell. But is there anything that your Call Lightning does before that happens?
She'll take half damage on it.
Okay, roll the half damage.
Alrighty. And would you consider these stormy conditions?
What?
Would you consider us in stormy conditions?
No.
No? This time?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Fucking
Sorry.
no.
I thought you were... Alright, I was... Anyways, I thought you were asking something else for some reason.
Another D10. Not very high. Okay.
What'd you get?
It's 22, so she'll take half of that. Or 80 damage. She'll take 11 damage.
11 damage? Sure. Good to know. Viserion is casting a spell. She casts it. Let me double check something real quick. Okay, that's what I thought. she casts it, says out loud, Napoleon, you were right. We need to enact the plan immediately. And then that's her turn. She casts something.
That's really bad. Guess we'll just keep calling lightning.
You zap! Zapper! Alright.
It's a concentration spell. We got it up.
You're in combat with her.
Burn a
No
wild
one's
shape.
no one's at the tavern right now, so I won't go over what happens at the tavern.
Oh wait, no, I'm sleeping in the middle.
Oh, you're in there? Oh, buddy.
Well, probably someone dragged me into the tavern after.
No one dragged you in unless one of these guys did. No one's dragging your ass back into the tavern.
But I'm near like the town, the area probably.
Yeah, I think you're right outside of it.
Yeah.
Can
Can I go in?
40, and you hear a chair. You're laying down. You're kind of, half asleep. You hear chairs dragging immediately.
Ah, shit. I immediately go into the tavern to see what's going on.
You run in, kind of wobbling into the tavern, trying to, get your bearings, and you see in front of you. You see Napoleon. You see Napoleon holding up his wand against Royal's head, and you see Oakley holding up his by Siggs's head. Sorry, yeah, Royal and Siggs have wands pointed at them. Royal looks scared out of his mind, and roll me an insight check for Lacey and for Siggs.
Okay. 25.
25. That's 25. So it's 25. Siggs looks unsurprised. He doesn't even flinch. Just keeps drinking as we escape. Lacey, on the other hand, is frantic. She runs out of her seat and she's heading over to where Napoleon is. You watch as she grabs his arm and is like, well, let's calm down. We don't have to do this right now. What's wrong?
I immediately walk in like, whoa, what the hell is happening here?
Napoleon will move his wand from Siggs to you, Fordian.
Hey, watch it. I ain't got my weapon out.
Be honest with me now. Your group working with the booze, aren't you?
What? Where'd you get that idea?
A crew member just attacked my second in command. She's out there right now fighting.
What are you talking? Son of a bitch! Ah.
And he moves away from Siggs and starts walking towards you, Fordian.
God damn it! Oh my god, I thought they'd handle this better. No, we're not working with the boogs. That's probably some other thing. Ah, Jesus. How much... which one of us is out there fighting your second in command?
Take me for an idiot. Are you insulting me?
Buddy, if I was insulting you, you wouldn't know. Anyways. Listen. My people, we don't have any... There's not really much I could say right now, but... Listen to me. You all need to put your weapons down. All right?
Royal drops
Please.
dead.
What?
Royal drops dead.
Ah, shit. Fuck.
Oakley is holding his wand. There's like fresh smoke coming off of it. And he goes, oops. Fired early.
All right, fuck this. I cast a level 7 magic missile right at Oakley.
You go right ahead.
All right, fuck this. And you just see me like you see my gun light up. And you know the casino thing it does, right?
Yep.
It rolls all the way to all magic missiles, and I just aim right at Oakley. I never liked your stupid fucking face, anyways.
All right. Roll. You're doing the This is the regular one.
7th level magic missile.
Regular one. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll the damage while you're doing this, and you finish casting. For the first time in this whole conversation, Siggs moves and turns and looks not concerned, but surprised. Taken aback.
All right, so I did. How much is that? Shit. 13, 15, 19, 24 points of damage.
What was it again? I'm sorry.
I did 24 points of damage on Oakley.
24.
Yeah.
Okay. As you shoot magic missile and it kind of it hurtles towards Oakley, Lacey yells, "No, stop!" And she runs in front of Oakley. Magic missile hits the creature that you target, so I
Yeah.
imagine they go around and hit him regardless.
Yeah. Yes. I think so.
Lacey opens her eyes, realizes this, and then she pauses. And
I only shot because he shot first. All right. I don't want to hit. I don't want to hurt another one of you.
Sig stands up from the bar. Lacey? And Lacey's knees buckle. And she keels over onto the ground. You see the back of her dress is completely singed.
Wait, did I hit her or did someone else?
You know for a fact your spell hit.
How's Oakley doing?
Oakley has his wand kind of shoved in his pocket. You can see like his hand in his pocket.
Well, I hit him. How much did
He looks visibly like, you know, there's like some singe marks on his, you know, arms. He's not like, you know, bloodied by any means, but he does look like he got hit.
All right. Jesus, what the hell happened? I wasn't aiming to kill the guy. I was aiming to block him. What happened to her?
Siggs shakes her. Lacey is not moving.
All right.
You can see like like a bit of vomit on the ground. She looks very like she's a dog, so I guess she doesn't look pale, but if she were not a dog, pale.
You see
with her-
40, you just see 40 and sigh. Alright, I knew this wasn't gonna end well.
Napoleon's gonna attack you with magic missile.
Makes sense. How much damage does he do?
Let's see. It's not probably the highest level that he has, which is not crazy high. So that's okay. All right, you take 22 points of force damage cast at the same level as your 7th level.
22?
Yep, 22.
Okay. Immediately, as soon as I get hit, I'm like, well, we tried. And I cast a lightning bolt right at him.
Okay.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. And also, I've made some. It was dex saves for Call Lightning, right?
Yeah.
Roll the damage as if she failed 2 of them.
Okay.
And then 40, and he failed his dex saving throw. He got less than 10.
Okay. I do 42 damage on him. I do it right in his... I'm like, well, I tried. I just point it right in his face.
Alright. What's the damage?
42 damage.
42 damage. Okay. 42 damage. He does not look great. What was the damage for Viserion?
Let's see. 42 plus 9, 51 plus 32. I'm doing math. $83.
83. How do you want to do this?
Can I make it non-lethal?
Sure.
I think she dodged the first one. Castillo takes note of that. And instead of coming from the sky this time, it's just like a red circle starts to surround her. And instead of 2 blasts, it's 1 big blast from below of bright red magic. But leaves her alive.
Okay. I think so. To jump back to the party that's at the cart, at the boxes, we'll play like this: Anzo, Atticus, and Dante. While you guys are walking towards the boxes, and Sunny, as you're like trying to get them to leave, you guys hear this thunderous clap of thunder.
How far away is
Like,
it?
like, not that far, and also definitely not from the storm. And then further away, you hear like several, like, not as loud claps of thunder. Those are farther away from you guys. Esmond and Starla, for Sunny, for your reference, Esmond and Starla immediately on edge, on guard. Esmond tells Starla to go immediately to the mess hall. She cuts through the woods, not towards Atticus and Anzo, but like kind of just straight through the woods. So it's just Esmond.
Oh my fucking god, leave, bro! Okay. Alright. Well, I have to do this now. I didn't want to do this, but it has to come to this. Is the party to me yet?
I think that's safe to say. Sure.
Okay.
I think Esmond hops into the hole as the party is arriving.
The hole.
Like the hole that they made, but the boxes are going. Where the boxes are currently.
Oh, I thought they were making like a snow fortress around this. Hold on, I have to.
They're
read about
burying them.
this.
They're burying them and then gonna cover them
I see.
with
I
like
see.
wood instead of more snow.
Okay. Then in that case, I look at the others. I'm like, did one of you do that? That lightning?
No. Okay. Sorry. I just got. No. Okay. Sorry. I just got back. Do they know we're here?
No. But what we just heard was a loud thunderbolt. That
Yeah,
was clearly
right.
not from the storm. Loud shooting. So
No. Okay.
Starla, right? Starla was the one here.
Starla left. It's
So,
just
yeah.
Esmond. He
Starla-
jumped into the hole where the boxes are currently.
Yeah. So he's
Oh no.
he's guarding that stuff now.
No. Dante, you come with me. Dimension door. The two of us right on top of him so we can see what he's doing.
Dimension.
He's opening the boxes. Actually, honestly, not even. I think he just has his gun pressed against one of the boxes.
Dimension door.
So we appear right before him. He doesn't. Okay.
Oh, you're in front of him?
Yeah, so
I thought he's in a hole, so I thought you were above him.
Well, yeah, no, right. No, we are right about. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
No, you're good. You're good.
So he currently has his gun pressed against one of the boxes, and it seems like he's kind of rearing himself up.
Okay. Blood Curse of the Anxious. Second time amplified as well. Don't pull that trigger and hand me the gun.
The wisdom save?
Disadvantage. Yep.
Okay, it's pretty good. Yes, man. Like, oh shit. This looks good. Okay. What's this guy's going for? That looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, that's huge. Like Columbo. That is a 19.
He succeeds. With disadvantage, 19.
This
Okay.
with disadvantage, yeah.
Mhm.
Who did Atticus grab with the mission door also? Dante, you have the opportunity to do one thing before Esmond shoots this box.
Use the box. Wait, I used dimension. Wait, did you use dimension door?
I
David?
used it. I used it to
You?
go here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means I still have my spells. Before they, let's do. One moment, I'm trying to figure out where that goddamn spell went. Where did it go? Wait. Oh, I was looking at the wrong sheet. What the floor? Hold monster.
Okay.
Can I blood curse them again so they have disadvantage again?
Block is a reaction or a bonus action.
It's a bonus, yeah.
I'm gonna treat this like turns.
Got it.
Let's see. What save is it again? for Hold Monster?
Wisdom.
Is
That's
that
to be my 18.
he rolled an 18. So plus his modifier.
Me too, beats it.
Beats it. Okay.
Sonny, please tell me you're in range and you see this. I know you have a spell. Please. I'm like, study the barbs!
I don't think I can see you because you're in a hole.
We're not in the hole! He's in the hole!
Yeah, but I can't see him about to shoot this guy. Or about to
You have
shoot
no
the bugs.
idea.
Can I?
You have no idea.
Damn it. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Alright, well, I'll survive at least.
Okay.
Fucking
Fordian.
Oh my god.
Fordian.
Yep.
As you and Esmond are fighting, you see.
Oh, Napoleon, right?
Yeah, you're fighting. Sorry, yeah, Napoleon. Sorry. Napoleon and Esmond are basically the same character. As you and Napoleon are fighting, you see Sigs. Make an insight check.
Uh, 30.
God damn. Not 20. No, it's 17.
Oh, that's 17.
Your insight is insane. Okay.
Yeah, learn the business.
Learn the business. Sigs does not look. Sigs is surprised, but not because Lacey is, for all he knows, dead.
I'm gonna
You
yell at.
Let me finish first. He kind of like presses his hand against her back and feels like the heat, like how sickly she looks, and that seems to be the thing that is kind of putting him on pause. Looks on her body. He kind of tightens his lips a bit and nods before he gently picks her up and heads outside.
Oh, so he doesn't even help.
Oh, he doesn't. He does not care about you fighting Napoleon. He doesn't care about Royal being dead. He doesn't care about Oakley at all. He does not care about you guys possibly being traitors or whatever. He does not care about any of it. He has not jolted. He has not jumped. He has not shouted. He has not attacked.
I turn my focus to Napoleon. Can I do anything else, or is it not my turn yet?
You can. I mean, we're not really in a turn order.
Okay, I'm
just
just gonna
you
hit him. I'm just gonna hit him with another lightning bolt. Roll dexterity.
Okay. Sure. Probably one of our most informal combat situations. Just because you guys are also so spread apart right now. He failed again. Got it.
Okay.
14.
Jesus Christ, that's so many dice. 35.
35. And I see you've been hitting him, so let's see how you want to do this.
I'm so pissed off that once it hits him, it doesn't exactly kill him. So I just grab my boomerang, like, just ram into him on top of him, and I just start caving his skull in with my boomerang because I'm just so fucking pissed at how, like, this ended up. And you just, like, and Oakley's just watching me, just like bashing his face in until there's nothing but, like, a mushy, bloody mess. As you could hear 40 just, like, getting more and more just desperate to, like, just murder him.
I imagine Oakley looks disgusted, not at the fact that, like, Napoleon is being brutally murdered, but, like, the fact that, like, you're the one that's doing it. He's like, ooh.
Think better than us.
Yeah.
He does, actually.
And so basically after that, I just, like, I look right at, Oakley, and I tell him, if you got any sense in that fucking brain of yours, you will walk away right now. But I know you're too stupid to do that. So let's fucking do this. And I do, like, vicious mockery.
Wisdom, right, for that?
No, roll wisdom.
Okay. He got a 15.
Wisdom was 18.
Okay. I think while you're saying that, Oakley just gives you a grin and is like, just give us the gunpowder. We wouldn't have this problem. No,
I don't even fucking know where the gunpowder is, you stupid fuck. God,
there you have it.
you're mush. Your brain is like made of mush. You act like you know everything, except you know nothing, and you cause all this mess, and you want your fucking dog, bitch, wouldn't be dead.
Speaking of dog bitch,
Yeah.
this is how we'll do before I break. Fordian and Oakley going head to head are about to Castillo with the unconscious body of Viserion besides him. The near instantaneous explosion that happens as sparks fly from Esmond's gun and crash into the box and ignite the gunpowder within it. Sunny, you hardly see it coming as the entire hole erupts in flame. It's 2 boxes of pure gunpowder. And not just any kind of gunpowder. This is, from what you know, one of the reasons why the Great War was so volatile was because the booze invented an incredible magical gunpowder that killed a lot of people. Siggs props Lacey up next to him on the side of the mess hall, will light a cigarette for himself, and then light one for Lacey. Slides it between her teeth. And he'll look at the sky, and he waits.
You just hear in the background just like all the chaos that Oakley and Fordian are causing in the background.
And let's like no time has passed. You guys are standing in the woods. You hear rustling in the trees and see the faint sheen of a gun from past the branches. You guys are all together, wearing your winter clothes, at the very edge of the village. Six days ago.
Fordian is just like, he has his hands like he was strangling someone, and he just like pauses, just like he looks around, he's like, the fuck?
Wait, do we
I would-
remember everything that was happening?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So let's do a break real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do. I know, Sylvia, you have to leave, right?
Not quite. I don't know when my mom's gonna be ready, so I'm still good.
Okay, because I was gonna do a quick 15.
That's fine.
We're out there in the world. Cortez making a killer chicken casserole.
If I don't see it next session, it didn't happen.
So true.
That's true. That's so true. Okay. So, you guys are back in the woods. You see kind of the glint of firearms through the trees. But you're all back, wearing the same clothes you were 6 days ago. You You have all your memories. You remember everything, obviously. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna
Steve
just.
starts slapping his ass off.
I'm gonna just. What the hell? You start laughing.
Fortune was like midway through fighting Oakley, so he was like he had his hands like in a strangling position, and he's just like, "What? Fuck happened?"
Hey, I've been through this rodeo before. I know how time loops go. I'll fold my hands up. Same thing I did last time. I'll hold my hands up, be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We're not a threat here. We're not a threat here. In my voice.
They
draw
haven't.
a
They,
red
they
queen.
haven't. They haven't come out yet.
Oh, okay.
Fortian like feels his face to feel if there's any like viscera or blood still on him.
Not yet.
Actually, you know what? No, I don't draw a red queen. What I do is I cast fly on myself and I make a mad dash towards where we knew the crates were originally held.
That's
that?
crazy work.
I
Oh,
cast
okay.
fly. I cast fly on
Okay,
myself.
Okay. I just
No.
pressed. Okay, you don't have to stay slow. I heard you.
Okay. Okay.
Say the
okay.
process.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. All right. I guess we're doing that. The rest of you guys. You guys get to all do one thing before they come out and do the whole spiel again.
I did what I'm gonna do. I'm playing possum. I'm going, oh, whoa, I'm so sorry.
Fortian takes a moment to like restructure himself. You see him like just trying to get himself back into like the peaceful mood because he was just in like a huge fight. So you're just trying to like can one of you slap me? I need to I need someone to just like get my brain back in order.
I guess Anzo will slap the shit out of him. 48. There's one good.
Jesus. Trying to kill that guy?
It's just
Kill
like
a bird, hollow bones.
he just the snow really hard. Like, oh,
That's what you wanted.
oh God.
Steve laughs even harder at this.
Well, you know what? It did help me, so thank you. Oh,
No problem.
golly. Oh, I actually knew it. Jesus.
I'm gonna wolf out and I'm gonna run off into the woods.
Oh my fucking god.
Wild shape are gonna follow.
I'm gonna say Sunny and Dante because we are gonna act as the diplomats.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a
I
diplomat.
imagine like through the trees, like as opposed to last time, like they're about to come out, but then they see like you guys just fucking weird, bizarre, like sudden, like to them you were totally normal walking in the woods, and then you all went insane with the exception of the redhead and the bird boy.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
You see like Esmond through the trees is visibly like, they wouldn't even like fuck with these guys.
Oh, so like you just see like one of them fly away, another guy like slap the shit out of the bird, turn into a wolf out, and just run off. And then
So funny.
yeah,
I think Dante's in the corner just grabbing his journal and like just jotting everything down like with a very soft smile. He's like like just like writing down all the events that occurred technically like an hour ago.
6 will be the first person to leave the trees. Yeah, he
yeah.
goes into the clearing and he goes, howdy, y'all friendly?
Sure are. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, no, we are. Fortin's like getting up and like wiping himself off the snow.
He's like, see, Esmond, it's fine. They're just a bit of a cookie bunch.
Yeah,
You guys
we're-
lost something?
Yeah, we got a bit lost when we were coming up here, so if you don't mind,
Yeah.
could you help us out a little bit?
Yeah, give me a second. Sorry, my head's ringing. Jesus,
Shut
why?
the fuck up. My name's Sunny. It's great to meet you. This is my buddy Fortian.
Yes,
How you
My buddy
doing?
Dante. Can
Hello.
I tell if Sigs recognizes any of this?
Make a insight check. You three can do insight checks.
I will.
Can we all do insight checks or just?
Yeah, you three can do insight checks.
Okay.
Pretty bad, actually.
17.
38.
16.
Dante,
Hello?
insight check.
Insight check.
Oh yeah. Like find my
Like the
guide.
baby, like the baby no money song.
I don't know that song.
Oh, you know,
Insight check by BB No Money.
Yeah.
Insight 12.
Well, let me roll 6. Wow, no one among these these complicated Yelkies and Boos are rolling high today. He fails. He got below an 11. So all of you, especially 40 and who's especially tuned into this kind of thing, Sigs is like doing the cheery, like, how y'all doing? He's very eager, he's very friendly, like you remember him. But like now that you're real close to him, there's like a certain like there's almost like a lack of like a glint in his eye. Like the way someone looks when they're just like insanely bored. But his voice, you does not falter, not even a little bit. He goes, "Oh, well, nice to meet you. I'm Sigs. It's over here. My boss has me." He goes through all of the introductions are different this time in the sense that like this is not how you guys met previously,
yeah.
but you learn everybody's names again. All the whole deal. They'll tell you the spiel as far as you let them.
I
I'll let them
look
go
at.
as long as they need to.
I look at Sigs with kind of like a knowing look, and I just say, "Yeah, sorry. We just had kind of a explosive encounter coming up here, and we just needed some place to lie low, or not lie low, just calm down."
Oh, that's fine. We're gonna be in the village for a little bit. We're currently been snowed in, so I'm sure the folks over in town won't mind you sticking around for a little bit till it blows over.
Yeah, and maybe you and I can talk a little bit more about just about just learning the people there.
Yeah, sure. It cuts you off.
Would you mind leading us to town?
Esbeth has no objections.
Thank you.
Marilyn will tip her hat to all the folks. She goes, "All right, follow me."
Sounds great. And we will walk.
Yeah, I'm keeping a close eye on Sigs.
Okay. We'll do Atticus left because Atticus is going into town. So Anzo and Castillo, you guys wolfed out, and you're in the. What's happening in there? What kind of fan fiction is Lechestis writing in there?
Just like running off through the woods and like stopping and unwolfing out because it only lasts a minute. It's like, oh my god, holy shit, a wolf! That's
I like to imagine in their little log cabin, Lechestis, the Fujoshi, is like writing up a scene, and they're like, "We can't put that in there. We can't put that in there. You have to delete it. You have to get Anzo out of the wolf form. He can't be in there."
Wolf looks up at Anzo.
Are you someone I know?
Gives the most deadpan look a wolf can give.
Oh, you're Castillo.
It'll turn back the cast.
Anzo, now sober, by the way.
I know.
Oh, I see.
This is this is the loophole.
Yes!
This is delightful, chat. This is...
Alright, if I'm to be correct, you started laughing your ass off right when you showed up. What the hell were you doing?
What were you doing?
Oh, we were looking at some gunpowder, and then it exploded.
I was in the blizzard.
Uh-huh. Alright. And there was lightning, and
Mhm.
I know you like lightning.
Why do I like lightning?
Cause you do it sometimes.
Everyone does a little bit of lightning sometimes.
Yeah, but why was you doing lightning?
So I had some things to contemplate about, and the lightning was supposed to help.
No, it helps. It helps to do
It helps,
lightning
yeah.
off in the distance. Yeah, that makes sense.
You
It
should
doesn't
try
make
it.
sense. I'm lying. I can't try it.
It's
Oh my
easy.
god. Oh my god, I wish I had a drink. Alright.
Want a drink? Sure, we can
no.
buy one.
Yes? No.
Yes?
Stop.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. So what the fuck were you doing?
You're gonna be mad.
No, I'm not. I won't be mad.
Promise?
These good desires.
You got promise you won't
Well-
be mad.
I need another moment before I promise. Alright. Okay, I'm trying to think of the worst thing you could have done. I mean, I guess I kind of let you. I said you could eat that person, so it can't be worse than that. So, I promise. I promise.
Alright. So, you know that angel lady?
You're a very nice woman.
I used to call lightning down on her.
Oh my god! Why?
I
Why would you do that?
wanted to.
Why do you want to? Oh my god, I really need a drink.
Let's go
why?
get you a drink.
No, you first. Why?
It's a lot. Let's get you a drink.
Don't like angels anymore?
No, I don't like angels anymore.
Okay, it makes sense. Do you think like she's like part of the problem though, or are you just like lashing out?
I wouldn't call it lashing out. I just didn't like it.
And so you tried to kill her?
I didn't kill her. I left her alive.
Oh, alright. Well, I guess. Alright, if we're being realistic here, and we're ignoring the fact that I don't know how to deal with what you just told me, you didn't technically do that anymore. It didn't happen at all.
Yeah. Nothing happened.
And you're not going to do it again.
Mm.
No, wait. Alright, I promise not to tell anyone if you don't do it again.
Mm.
I promise.
Fine. I won't
Alright.
do that again.
Okay, well, no, that sounded like you're gonna do something else to her. You can't do anything to her, can't hurt anybody, unless,
Why?
well,
Well,
if she's not mean to you, then, like, don't hit her first. But, like, we had, like, a gun to gunpowder, and, like, obviously we were trying to stop them from blowing that up, so I guess it's, like, a different situation. If she's trying to blow everyone up, then it's fine.
what happened?
Well, there was a guy, he had a gun to a gunpowder, and, well, Esmond is crazy, is all I'm saying. Alright. You're my buddy. I'm not gonna tell anyone. You're not gonna call any more lightning down. And please stop lying. So much.
So much.
So much.
What do you mean, so much?
You just did it like 8 times in a row. I had to push you 8 times in a row.
Oh, you can't really just count it as one time.
No, it doesn't count as one time. It counts as many times you goddamn do it.
Just now counts as one time.
No. But it's alright, because it didn't happen, and we're never going to talk about it again. Unless you do it again.
I'm not going to call lightning down. on Viserion.
All right, I'm gonna say this is fine, though I do see the many loopholes in the sentence you just said, and I'm just gonna hope that you didn't actually mean them the way I felt like you meant them.
How do you think I meant them?
You're gonna call lightning down on somebody else.
What would I get out of that?
I guess that's true. You only don't like angels. Ah, it's fine. I don't want to meet everyone again.
You don't want to
Especially
meet
not that-
everyone?
No, especially not that goblin that kept giving me alcohol.
You don't like him?
Oh no, I love him. He's a really nice guy. I just don't think I could say no right now.
Do you want to say no?
That's a really hard question.
I mean, just
Alright.
do what makes you happy.
What if it doesn't actually make me happy though? Or what if it it just like distracts me from the way worse parts of the world right now?
What's the harm?
Because then I turn into a total fucking doofus.
Nothing wrong with being a doofus.
I guess so. Alright. I don't want to. I don't want to. If I start to go towards it, you gotta stop me. Because you're my buddy, and that's what buddies do.
Alright. I really
Even
think there's
though-
nothing wrong with it, though.
I just don't want. Don't
But
push
if
it anymore.
this is what you want, I will
Uh-huh.
support you in whatever
Alright.
endeavor you take.
Thank you, Castillo.
Of course. That's
Speaking
what
of wanting
friends
to
are
do
for.
what, speaking of wanting to do whatever, speaking of doing whatever makes you happy, Atticus Grimm, you are shooting in the
Michael.
stars straight towards the Barrington Bakery. What's up?
So the old hiding spot was in the basement, right?
Basement of the bakery. Yep.
Basement bakery. Anyone there?
The family of the Beringers.
Okay. I kick them out. I come in yelling, threatening them with a chainsaw, and tell them to leave.
Part two. It's not all over again. Okay. So I imagine how it goes is you start flying into town and like the village people are like, oh, like there's someone up there, and you're wielding a chainsaw, and all of them are like, what is that? Because they've never seen a chainsaw before.
Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out right now!
And they're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The wife's like screaming and crying. She's like, oh my god! The husband's like trying to get her out of the house. He's like, okay, it's okay. Let's go. Let's do what the band says. Do what the band says.
Okay. I
They start running out. They start like yelling like, there's someone that's broken, it's home, everybody run.
cool. I
God.
fly down to the basement. I find the crates.
Find the
Maybe.
crates.
Okay. Floating disc. It can carry up to, I believe, 500 pounds. I assume that's within enough to take these
Sure.
two. Yeah. All right. I fly out of the house with them, and I fly away as far as I can with them. I have to like hover like 10 feet off the ground, so it doesn't dissipate though.
Is there anyone in particular?
Well, maybe towards like the cliff where we buried the body, so like out of town.
Okay, it's towards the training grounds, right where the woods are. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, but yeah, even further. But yeah. No, I don't dump it off the cliff. Do I? With
I
my
don't
understanding of
remember-
what it is,
I don't remember there being
no.
a cliff, but it doesn't matter that much. It's fine.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I just far away. I'm not gonna throw it off the cliff or anything. I just away from the. So now that he knows what it is, do I know that water would like disarm it? Well, what would water do to the?
It's gunpowder.
It's just gun. What's that? How much gunpowder?
It's like a whole crate of gunpowder.
Okay. So it's not like but it's the magically enhanced gunpowder, right? So it has
It
like
is.
a larger.
It is magically enhanced. You're not sure how much water. Probably a lot. They're probably worried about it being on the snow because it'd be a long time in water.
Can I like quickly estimate like the range of detonation this thing would have?
It's a good question. Let me actually search, like,
Whether it's like a mile or like less than that. City scale, like would it have been enough to like destroy the town from like where we were?
let's see. I'm checking my notes. 'Cause this was actually fun fact for folks in the previous campaign. This was supposed to be a plot point in Rhinestone that I ended up scrapping. So
Hmm.
wait, let's try this. It would not. I don't think it would have. Well, actually, it sounds pretty small. It would have been about. We're looking at half a mile for an explosion radius.
Okay. Um. Yeah. Regardless, once I'm far enough away, I want to take the tops off both of them, mold earth to dig like we'll arbitrarily say like 500 feet down. Action gets me 10 feet, or is it 10 or 5 feet deep with the cantrip? 5 feet. So I would have to spend like a minute would be 50 feet, so spend like 5 minutes, 22. So let's spend 10 minutes digging a giant hole. Probably have to be like more like half an hour to like, make it wide enough to fit them all, maybe. I don't know how big the cases are, but regardless, making a giant hole, throwing the throwing the cases down there, making sure they're nice and wet, and burying them back up when I'm done.
Alrighty. While you're doing that, I think the rest of you who are heading towards the village, hear a couple things. You hear screaming, you hear the sound of a chainsaw revving, you hear people screaming louder, and then you hear like yelling and arguing.
Oh no. I look at Sunny. I think I know where Atticus went.
I'm just gonna keep staring ahead and smiling politely to these people. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
mind link with Fordian, and I'm gonna say, "You're no shit."
And I just I could speak with her in my mind as well, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell do we do? Do we just keep playing along?
Right now, just play along. If we could get
Okay.
separated from these people, like, let's just try and get as separate as possible. And let's try to
Okay.
grab Sigs while we're at it.
Yeah, because he definitely has done this before. Because when I was killing Napoleon, I noticed that he was very
Slow
unfazed with
turns?
everything that.
While this is happening, everyone in the booze that's with you, besides Sigs, runs ahead to like the noise.
Fuck! That's fine. So Sigs is
Sigs is
left
with you.
alone with us.
Sigs is alone with you. As they're all running, Sigs just kind of shouts half-heartedly, like, "Oh, okay, well, I hope these folks get to town. You guys figure out what that is."
As soon as he says, once they're out of earshot, I just ask him, "How many times have you done this?"
Looks over at you. And he just says, "I hope you guys get out of here. Just give me a moment to set up some stuff."
Do you want to leave too?
He just walks ahead.
That doesn't
Am I
make
still
any
my?
fucking. Wait, hold on. Don't just. I'll follow. Be like, don't just walk away. Like, help us out a little bit, man.
What do you want to know? There's nothing to really tell.
Okay, do you know why you're stuck in this time loop?
He shrugs.
Okay. Do you know what's causing it? Or what's
He
like.
shrugs.
Do you know what the. Do you know anything?
I know what my day's supposed to look like, and it doesn't involve you.
Are we
You've
like?
caused me a lot of problems this last loop or so.
Okay, that's
And
okay.
I
No,
really prefer it if you just let things play out like they normally do, the way I
Oh.
like it.
Okay, but surely at some point you must be fucking going insane doing this over and over. How long is the loop when we're not
Okay.
interfering?
So me bashing in Napoleon's head was that definitely wasn't supposed to happen.
That part don't matter.
Okay, that's thank God. I was very worried I accidentally blew up the whole place, but good to know. I realized I suddenly forgot I didn't tell Sonny that part. I'm like, oh right, yeah, I got into a little bit of a scuffle with Napoleon. Siggs was there.
Yeah, I've gathered that.
Listen, can we get a move? Can you get to town on your own?
Yeah, I can get to town on my own.
Alright, well, I need to go meet somebody, so I'll see you later.
Is that some Okay, yeah, be careful with our friend. He might be going insane.
What, the green one?
Yeah, green and purple.
Yeah, he's fine.
Well,
I'm
Is
guessing
there-
not much mess up the loop if that's how calm you are.
is there anything we can do to change this to help you?
Make an insight check.
I will.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure.
Yippee!
You can help or you can roll your own.
What do you want to do?
Oh, I just rolled my own.
Alright.
I rolled an 18.
I got
Yeah.
21.
21. Okay. And he rolled that shit. Okay. Good to know. 6, man? Really? Um, Siggs, you get the sense that he's very accustomed to the situation, and that he doesn't like change, and that he likes things exactly the way they are currently. And he's very upset at you and your friends for coming in and zhuzhing it all up.
So you knew immediately that we were outsiders.
You just see him like take his hand, like drag it down his throat, like the expression. Also, Dante, you are here, so you know, so you can chime in whenever you want.
Yeah.
I guess this loop is gonna be answering your fucking questions. What do you want?
Well, yeah, as soon as you answer our questions, the sooner we'll be out of your hair. So that's what you want, right? To go back to your little loop. Look, and we want
All right,
answers.
where the loop starts? Don't know, don't care.
Does it always end in an explosion?
No,
Really? How does it
no,
usually
no.
end?
In fact, I don't think it's. I don't. I think it's only exploded a handful of times. You're special in that sense.
I mean, we did cause a lot of ruckus.
I'm not telling you how it ends.
How long does it usually take?
Anywhere from 4 to 15 days.
So it can last pretty long. That's good to know. Does it always end in violence?
Usually.
Are you staying in this loop because of her?
This is the question that makes him quiet. And you feel like you got your answer.
That's why.
Six, this isn't living. Living the same 2 weeks over and over again. That's not anything.
Come on, man. Really?
My life, I do what I want with it. If you don't like it, then we'll work together to get you out of my hair. We'll figure out something.
All right then.
Have you ever told her?
The conversation is gonna over for him, so he turns, but he does answer your question as he's turning, which he says, "Don't make a difference either way."
I look to Sonny and I say, "All right, listen. He obviously knows a way out. All right, and look, he's relatively okay with what's happening. I don't see any reason to get involved with whatever he's doing."
I just feel so bad for him.
I know, it sucks, but what's gonna happen when he leaves? Or when we solve all this? We just have a bunch of people out of time? Like, what are we gonna do for them?
Well, it's like Anzo said. I mean, this can't just be it for his life. Like, this is it? This is all he wants? Forever?
That's not for us to decide. All right? He obviously made up his mind a million loops ago. All right? People like that, they don't change their minds easily. You see 40 hit his head? A stupid thing. Don't bust out on me now. All right, listen.
Well,
Look. Our main objective is to get out of here, right? We have much more important things. We can come back if we want to. It's obviously not going to change. We have a much bigger issue at hand.
Let's go. Let's go find Atticus.
Yeah, I really hope he hasn't blown everyone up yet.
He wouldn't.
Devin, how long did you say Atticus is gonna be digging for?
Between 10 minutes, half an hour.
Okay, cool. All right. You're digging. As Anzo and Farch continue, Anzo Castillo, are you two going to the village towards the big boys, or are you staying away?
Stio's gonna follow wherever Anzo goes.
Anzo's dead.
R.I.P.
So
Sorry, I had my mouth full.
you're fine.
We're good. What are you laughing at me? What'd you say?
We just said
Asking
you
where
got it.
Anzo's going.
Yeah.
Sorry, my air conditioner's on. After we have that conversation, he'll probably start heading into the town, but like unsure of himself now that Castillo has encouraged him to continue drinking.
Anzo thinking, people out in the background, he hears like chainsaw noise, screaming, crying, and then arguing.
Oh man. That's gonna be the worst day ever.
Probably not the worst one.
You guys enter the village, and immediately you see the villagers like crowded around like the mayor's house, and then in the middle of town you see the Yelks and the Boos viciously screaming at each other.
Oh boy.
Do you think this is gonna end?
The only people that aren't there are Oakley and Royal. They're both gone.
Could have ended the same way it did 5 minutes ago. Sorry, I'll expedite it. Down with the king!
I think that only gets you on one good side. You sure you want to
I
say
hate bombs!
Everyone turn. Everyone. All of the work Atticus just did.
Oh, really?
No, I'm being facetious.
Okay.
Everyone turns to look at you. They're like, "What the fuck is this?" And Napoleon's like, "Who the fuck is this guy, huh? What are you, pawns?" Esmond's like, I don't fucking know that guy. What the fuck are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know that guy.
I've lived here for 8 months!
I don't trying to decide if this diffuses the situation or if this makes it worse. Make a performance check.
Okay. The kind of end goal here could be that everyone's mad at him instead.
Right. I get that impression.
17!
17. Okay. I think they all just turn you. They're just really confused. Maryland's like, I don't know what kind of trick this is, you Yokies, but it ain't gonna work on us. And Lucy's like, no, I don't know this guy. We don't know this guy. He just showed up out of nowhere.
I think I did it.
I'm not quite
You
sure
know-
what you did.
And they're just arguing about who the fuck you could possibly be.
He's from the other mountain.
Oh, no, I'm here! I've been living here 8 months!
Why 8 months?
I don't know, give a different time frame. What's a better one? I already said 8 months, we gotta stick to it.
They would have noticed you if you were here for 8 months.
I'm not saying it too loud!
I think at this point, Sig, Sunny, Dante, and Forte, and you guys all show up into town, and you just see like everyone like staring at Anzo like he's an insane person.
Ah, shit. Do you want me to hit the reset button? I just pulled a bomb.
Shut the fuck! I like grab Fortian very violently by his shoulder, and I go, Anzo, come on, let's go. It's like to Anzo and Castillo.
The fucking mom voice!
Literally.
You can't tell me what to do.
Oh my fucking god, Castillo, don't fucking piss me off right now.
Where did you get a hand grenade? I don't know.
Yeah, literally. That was gonna be her next. She's gonna go, Castillo, don't piss me off. Where did you even get that?
I don't know. It's an easy reset button. We just blow them all up and we're good.
Oh my god, can you guys think for more than 2 seconds before we jump in to do something? Give me a second, God.
14 is like smoking right next to the bomb fuse.
Guys, can we just leave?
I smack your cigarette away. I go, I would love to tell you some more information about that, Castillo.
And tell me.
I'd love to do it when there's not. I gesture at the Yokies and the Boos, both staring at us.
As you gesture, you see the mayor, who you do remember, Dan Schubert, approaches, and he goes, "Hello, strangers. I wanted to ask, was that man with the big metal rod your friend?
Our companion, yes. Don't worry, we're handling it.
Yes. Don't worry, we will.
Okay, because he did threaten to kill our bakers, and
Of course, and I can absolutely see how that'd be horrible. And I completely understand if you want to press charges. I like look at the bakers like I completely understand that. He's been having a rough couple months, so we've been trying to, you know, keep him close to us and like not stress him out too much. But you know the weather. We just got up here, so
we don't want you to freeze in the snow. But we do have to say that we will not allow someone who enacts violence into our community.
Oh, don't worry. We'll tie him up and like leave him in a barn somewhere. We'll take good care of. We'll take good
He
care.
just like you say that and he like it like short circuits his brain. He's like,
Listen.
I understand.
Understand. Deeply apologize for any kind of harm we have done to this community. I'm still holding the bomb in my hand.
He at this point like he knows it. He's like, he's like not sure if he should like bring it up or not.
He's like, but listen, we will handle our friend. We will make sure that he is dealt with properly. Not killing him, obviously. We are not going to murder anyone. I'm kind of like looking at Napoleon, and like his mashed up face kind of flashes towards me a little bit. Oh, okay. We'll handle it. So just make sure no one like kills each other in the process. We'll go find our friend. It's very nice to meet you.
Okay.
yeah, of course. So we'll get out of here. I'm like going backwards. I'm like grabbing like Anzo and Fordian by their arm and like pulling them a little bit.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
don't worry. We will not cause any violence again. Shit. Wait, no.
Put the bomb away.
Alright. I guess I'll get going. See you later, Esmond. He says like the name really like clearly, as if like he knows him. As well,
Like your friends.
like we're buddies.
I see we're just Six and Lacey are fucking.
Oh,
Do you say that? Do you say that?
They haven't even
I just-
done anything yet.
Wait, do you actually say that?
I just yell it out and they run away.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Teach him to be a dick to us.
They literally haven't even like officially met in this timeline yet. Or hung out.
I know. I know.
oh my god.
You just see Siggs like standing in the clearing, just like totally defeated.
I'm gonna try and help this situation. I'm gonna go. Sorry, he's also one of our friends that's a little lost in the head. He doesn't really know anything. He gets like you know, not visions, but
You're
sort of goes
talking.
crazy.
You're talking. He walks right past you and just says, "See you next loop."
Oh, I'm talking to like the mayor, but I'm like, fuck.
I just like take a giant
I'm going to
swig of my.
fucking kill Fordian. I say to Castillo and Anzo.
Hey, listen, I could have been much
That's
worse.
your alien.
I just pull out my alien gun. Hey, look, it could have been much worse. I could have waved this around.
Like you're doing right now?
Oh,
I just go. It actually,
Can we like leave? Can we leave? You know? Can we do that first before we continue the scene?
And meanwhile, during all his Atticus is like, "I am a prophet of digging hole, diggy hole."
While we're walking towards wherever Atticus is, I will tell Anzo and Castillo. I'm like, so like I was trying to fucking say before, somebody goddamn ruined it. I smack Fordian on the side of the head.
ow! Why are people doing that to me? Well, I asked for one of them,
Siggs
so that makes.
literally is about to help us get out of the loop.
Okay, I
Well,
gotta be
I just-
honest. I took a few pills while we were walking towards here. So my
I was
just
just
be a little afraid right now.
I just saw that people were shouting over near where I thought Atticus was, and I got a little nervous, so I thought I'd help him out.
No, that's totally fine. That was great. In fact, good job, Hanzo. You.
Thanks, Sonny.
You. I like turn, grab 40 by the front of his shirt.
Oh,
I go, what the hell's the matter with you?
I'm gonna be honest. I freaked out when I saw Napoleon again, and my mind just went all over the place.
Oh my god, 40, we could have had it. We could have had it right there. And you had to open your big fucking mouth.
Beak, actually.
I smack you. Is this what you wanted to do when you landed on Earth? Is this what you wanted to do?
Atticus, you're like almost done with your whole. You're pretty much.
You see 40 is about to correct her about crash landing.
Doogie doogie hole.
I crash landed.
Doogie hole.
No, technically it wasn't intentional.
I am an elephant, a doogie in a hole.
You just hear Sunny and like 40 arguing in the background.
This is ASMR.
Yeah, I'm like,
Atticus,
they're not
Atticus,
gonna
ASMR.
besides, they're gonna and besides, there is a way out. We can probably find it on our own.
Just add Anzo like wolfing out in the background. And Cass murmuring to Saria, beautiful NXT ASMR.
I go, we had it, 40, and we literally had Sigs get tired of us and say, hey, I will get you guys out of here so that I can continue going on my loop. You convinced me to agree with him. And then you do that? Why would you do that?
I'm be honest. I just hope that I'm be honest. I just thought that all shit hit the fan, so I just kind of went with it.
See, oh my god.
Hey guys.
Oh,
So I'm
hey,
thinking
guess
that
what's
the
up?
Fates are maybe rewriting this like part of history over and over. They just can't get it right or something. I don't quite get it. I don't think that might not be it. Unsure. Either way, I think we should look for the source of the storm. You guys are talking about something else about losing out on some information.
Oh yeah.
We can
By
force
the
them.
way,
We can just I can force them to do that later. Like that, we can figure that out. If that's
see,
something.
problem solved. Anyways, by the way, so apparently Siggs has done this like a million times, and he doesn't want to leave, but he does want us out of here.
Oh, no shit. Alright.
Yeah, and I don't think anything I did has detrimented him in helping us. I say that out loud.
Well, that puts a damper on my theory. Either way.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
we can leave without solving this, apparently. So hopefully that can helps us.
Right. Well, gunpowder's buried. That won't be happening again.
Oh, wonderful. Well, apparently so just one small thing is that from what we've gathered from Siggs is that the explosion doesn't always cause the time.
Yeah, so we're back at square one, basically.
Atticus looks at it as a whole.
So those past 6 days that we were in here, nothing. Siggs knows everything. And 40 just pissed him off. I'd love to go back to talk to Siggs to try and get more things figured out. But he just said, see you next loop. So we may have about 15 minutes before this all goes up.
And we'll
Try
talk
again.
to him in 15 minutes.
Look, if anything, he would want us even more out of here if we annoy the shit out of him.
I can't help but think, God, we can't solve everything by just annoying the shit out of the people around us, 40.
It's worked for me. I'm
Has
still
it?
alive.
That's your bare minimum, being alive.
Hey, I outlasted the rest of my family.
What?
I said too much. 1 second. You just see him take a giant swig of his flask.
Yeah, I was thinking we could capture Esmond, see what we can get off of him.
Yeah, that should be easy. Everything's in
Hold on.
German. So let's just kidnap him.
Drewster.
All right.
And pulling the trigger seemed to have set it off, so just see if that had anything to do with it.
Well,
Yeah.
Six even
Anymore.
said that the quote unquote ending of this is always different.
And it could span from like 2 to 15 days.
No, 4 days to 15 days.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Is that what you said? I couldn't hear you through your accent.
Let's just patch things up with him. How about?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I want to go talk to Six to try and figure some more stuff out. Is everyone cool with that for now? Just for like the first hour?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Talk
And
to
I'm
who
just
you
wondering-
talk to.
Yeah, but if ever, we do have the reset button. All down that hole. So if we ever need to, the hole's right there. Full of gunpowder. Jesus
No,
Christ.
that shit's 500 feet deep. You're not getting anything out of that.
Just shoot it. That'll probably work.
Through
It's
through the dirt?
filled up to it's filled back in.
Yeah, I don't think Atticus just dug a 500 deep hole and it was like,
That's
Uh,
good enough.
Yeah, no, I thought this was the solution when I did it.
I thought so too, but clearly there's something bigger at work here, and I'm so sure that Six is the reason for this.
Can you guys humor me as we go help Sig? Can we like all act really out of character and see like what that does?
oh,
Yeah, sure.
I'm already on that.
Out of character? What do you mean?
What's out of character?
Found that like workshop the Fates had last time. I feel like I can't not be connected somehow to what's going on here.
Probably,
That would make sense.
but it's the same guy living groundhogs 2 weeks for the what? How long has it been? 60 years?
Oh.
It's
God.
this takes place right before the Great War happened, and the Great War was such a big deal that it marked year 1 post-war. It's currently the year 645.
Wait, can you give me that first year again?
So this happens right before the Great War, like year 3000 something.
Oh
The
my
Great
God.
War, the end of the Great War marks is so big it marked like a new era in the calendar starting with 1. It's currently the year 645.
It's only been a couple hundred years.
So wait.
It's been 645 years.
Only been a couple.
A couple hundred years.
Okay, so 600. Hold on. Let me do some quick math real quick. While we're walking, I'm walking.
Listen. All I'm saying is, whatever we do here, it's gonna revert back no matter what. So even if we all just mess everything up, it's gonna go back.
Do you want to be here? Because I don't want to be here. I would like to get out in as little loops as possible. I'd like to do
Just-
things right. The first time. And we fucked it up that first time. So it'd be
this
great
is-
if we could do it the second time.
I think that ship's already sailed. You heard Sigs.
Dogboy doesn't know everything.
Well, he obviously doesn't know much.
I'm
Because
not
God.
gonna take that personally, Fortian. Let's go.
The mom voice is crazy.
I want to see how fast we can reset the loop.
Okay, then kill yourself. There you go. Figure it out then. It's gonna reset
Shit, all right.
anyways, right?
Damn.
Before you
Damn.
light the bomb, let's do this.
Wait, I didn't want to.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, trust me.
I
I'm
literally
not
can't be
letting that
killed if you do.
happen.
Yeah, no, everyone go far away. I want to see what happens. I have the bomb lit. ready to go.
I'm leaving. I'm going
Yeah.
to Six.
I take 20 steps away.
I think we need to get a little farther than that.
I take another 20 steps away.
That's
Probably
better.
at least 60 would be good. Shrapnel.
I take another 20 steps away.
I stand right next to 40 and
Oh, you joined me?
no.
They're just doing it for the thrill.
Yeah. Hopefully
Yeah.
this doesn't permanently kill me.
So you guys are all going to the village?
No, we're killing ourselves.
No.
Okay. Okay.
40 is trying to explode himself.
Okay. Okay.
Atticus.
Oh! I just went for the situation. Sorry, Eva's texting me something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and explode yourself, man.
I like the bombs.
Okay. What's the damage we agreed on?
I don't actually know. Hold on.
If you wanted to be able to kill yourself, you're welcome to do that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Like, man, this is taken from.
You know how in Shrek, when Princess Fiona does the opera and the birds explode because you hit a certain note. It's kind of a nice reference.
Yeah.
I picture that. I think it's
I'm like, man, it's taken
I think it's
forever.
Shrek 3. No, I think it's Shrek 2.
Does it make a gory mess?
It's a bomb, right? So I imagine it's like gory and then like largely incinerated bits. A big old mark on the ground where 14 once did.
Yeah.
That's the
It'd
time
be a
every
shame
set?
if we solved it now. Damn.
That would be really bad. I feel like you were saying that sarcastically.
Actually, you know what? Oscar, I haven't done this in a while. We're gonna go to Cool Zone real quick. It'll be real quick. We're very like a quick description. We're gonna go to Cool Zone real quick. Get in Cool Zone. You're back.
Getting cool zone kick.
He's gonna meet the fates.
No. I think the fates are gonna be like, what the hell? Get out of here. And then smack 40. Guys, I did the math.
Okay. What's the math?
This means Cooper could have done, if we're going, every loop has been 2 weeks, 16,770 loops. But if every loop has been 4 days, 58,856 loops. So any
Jeez.
amount between them, that's how many times
Man's crazy.
not 40. Siggs has done this. Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah.
I think, if my math is correct. Guys, what the hell are we gonna do?
We're gonna
Yes,
wait for the
think
next
so.
cycle.
Let us know.
Oh my god. Guys,
Hope
Players will interrogate Sigs.
the suggestion works. Yeah.
we go Siggs,
Mhm.
please. Let us out. You could stay with
Forty
your
didn't mean
girlfriend.
it.
40 didn't mean it. Oh my god, pissing me off. Sunny, I was gonna make Sunny yell at Anzo, but I was like, oh wait, there's nothing Anzo did. Good job, Anzo.
He said, "I hate the king. I hate bombs."
And you know
They
what?
both were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, everyone was like, who is this guy? Who invited him?
Who's this freak?
This guy knows what's up.
He does know that.
This guy knows what's up, and also he's kind of weird.
I'm sure the Yelklanders didn't appreciate you saying you hate the king. Bluelanders probably did.
But
And then, yeah.
Anzo instantly lost it when he said the other thing. What was the other thing you said? I hate the king. I hate bombs.
I hate bombs.
Yeah.
So the Boolanders are like, "Oh,
We love bombs.
huh? We love bombs. We hate the king, but we love bombs. What? Who are you?" And And the Yelklanders are probably like, fucking stupid Yelklanders, like, oh, bombs are so uncivilized, I prefer my muskets.
They would say that shit too. They would say that shit.
So, anyways, Fortian's dead. So, what are you guys doing?
Fortian's dead.
Fortian's dead.
Not like a little come back a little bit, like in a funny haha way. No, just dead.
No, he'll come back the next loop.
Okay, awesome. So we have to do
Huh.
another loop.
Alright.
That's fine. We'll go talk to Sigs, or maybe we won't. Who knows? No, that'd be fucked up.
Who knows?
We'll talk to you. So we'll go find Sigs.
Yeah.
Alright. We should be able to end session on the note that I wanted to end it on. This is great. Alright. You guys come back to the village. It's cleared out for the most part. Seems like folks have gone back to their respective places, although the village itself is very, very tense. You find Sigs smoking a cigarette outside of the mayor's house.
Howdy, Sigs.
Hmm? Oh, wow, howdy.
Just so you know, I don't know if this will make you feel better. That guy killed himself.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna get much of a reaction anyways. Could you, like... What's going on, man?
These guys said you know how to get us out of the loop.
Yeah, just, I have an idea. Let me win the, Moonflower Festival. And I'll take care of it. Don't gotta worry, you're pretty low ahead by any of it.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Just gonna go talk to somebody. And ask for a favor.
That Athena temple? Or...
I don't know, you won last time, you know what happens. I tell you.
Yeah, but all we did was we got a vision. And we saw the Fate's house.
Do you want out or not?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Alright. Right. Well, Moonflower Festival's in a few days. So you can get nice and comfortable. And, well, actually, you guys have reputations around town now, so you can get nice and comfortable at the Athena Temple, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go from there. Alright. See you next week. So, walk away.
So to the temple then?
I am gonna go fucking crazy. Yeah, let's go to the temple.
Okay. You guys head to the temple? You guys, let me see, I'm trying to remember. I don't know what time. Do you remember what time it was when you guys went to the village? It was like later in the day, right?
I think
Doesn't
so,
matter,
yeah.
actually. I'm just okay. As you guys approach the Athena shrine, you see currently watering, not watering. What? Wait up. You see currently tending to the kind of shrubs and bushes in front of the shrine is Raw, her usual harpy self, bundled up in her winter gear with her big white wings.
Anything special about the bushes?
No, just like, to look nice.
Alright.
Howdy.
I forgot her voice. I'll give her, I don't think so. Okay. I'll give her like a shitty Russian accent, sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not gonna do that actually. She goes, hello.
Hello. My name is Sunny.
Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. We have, but let's just try and do this one more time. My name is Sunny. So nice to meet you. These are my friends. We were wondering if it would be alright if we crashed inside the temple for a couple nights. We're not welcome in the village, so.
Why, you do something?
Yeah,
There was a
well,
bomb under one of the baker's houses. There's an emergency.
Makes sense, makes sense. Yes, you can come in.
thank you, ma'am.
Can I incite this lady? Does
Yeah,
she really
sure.
not know who we are?
Go ahead.
28?
Alright. You can tell she doesn't know your names or like who you are specifically, but you do get the sense that she, in like a cosmic way, understands that like you guys are folks that are not new, and the folks that she, it's okay to house.
Okay, so she doesn't remember this last loop.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it's only Sigs.
More of an uncanny sense of.
Last time we talked to her, though, she did remember the previous loops.
Maybe because we blew everything up.
Maybe.
That happens. We go in, we follow.
Oh yeah, no. You're stuck in. I gotta let everyone else know too, but you guys have been stuck in a time loop for about 600 years or so.
Yes, this I know.
Oh, cool.
I do not remember every loop, but I do remember faint ideas, faint auras of previous time past.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's fine. Keeps my berries growing.
So
Keeps
true.
you living forever as well. Yeah.
She'll let you guys in. She'll
Do you remember
offer you
how some of
guys
them end?
tea. Let me finish. She'll make you guys some tea, set you up in hammocks and stuff, so you guys can stay the night.
Yoo-hoo.
What'd you ask her?
What?
What'd you ask?
Oh, if she remembers how they end.
Oh, okay. She goes. It ends with something about Catboy. He's very troubled,
Damn.
but I do not involve myself with the village, so no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Good man.
Sometime he win Moonflower Festival and goes upstairs up to mountains for a very long time. But only sometimes.
Cool. Well, that's good to know. Well, thank you for
You
letting
ever
us
ask other
stay.
folks to do that for him? To help him win the festival?
Mm, I think when you do festival 600 times, you learn where the location of flowers are, yes?
You would think.
So he when he wants to.
He's fucking playing us, that piece of shit.
Well, it's late. You guys can rest whenever you want. I go hunt.
The owlbear?
No, I hunt alone. I kill owlbear with bare hands. Very therapeutic.
That's awesome. I forgot how much this lady rules.
And she'll go to the like window above that leads to the rest of the mountain, and she'll just hop in and close behind her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We sleep.
You guys heading to bed?
Or well, I don't know what time it is, but we.
Yeah. I mean, like time passes.
Mhm.
It's late.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Unless you don't want to, you can do whatever you want. You have plenty of time.
I want to badger fucking Sigs. This is clearly.
I think
Okay.
I think we ruined our relationship with Sigs.
I don't care. He's going.
That's
I-
facts.
Yeah.
You guys all head to sleepy time, and you guys wake up in the woods, dressed in the gear you were wearing about 1 day ago. Surrounded by the woods, see the glint of guns through the trees. Fordian, you are back.
Have a good time blowing yourself up.
What you expect?
It's Lacey.
Huh?
It's Lacey. Every time it resets, every single time the ending is the same. Lacey dies, no matter what it is. It could be as small as like falling down the stairs, or getting shot by Oakley, like we saw, or I saw. But every single time, it's Lacey. Lacey dies every single time the loop resets. Oh my god, I need a minute. Woo!
So we need.
Oh, that was a ride.
We need to keep Lacey alive.
If we could, it seems like the world's together. It could be an owl bear, it could be poison berries, it could be cold. It literally could be anything. It's like the god of death is after her. Oh, that. Oh, man, I am glad I blew myself up. But Jesus Christ, ah, that was intense. That was like a weird slow feed. I saw every single not every single, but I saw glimpses of all the different time loops. It was kind of weird. And my mouth tastes like sand. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the ash.
You guys see the folks around you, not around you, but hiding in the trees. You see that they start to kind of walk away from you guys, further into the woods, with the exception of one.
Like what? Sorry.
With the folks that were the boos that usually come out to what the fuck are you? You see instead that they leave the area
Right.
and leave you alone.
Okay.
And do not approach you this time around.
Is the storm going?
Sorry, repeat that?
Is the storm going?
The same as it was before, yeah, the kind of beginnings of it picking up.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead. Sorry.
so do you guys want to try to save Lacey?
I mean, if that's what keeps resetting the thing.
That could
But-
be.
How many loops do we think that'll be? Time is passing out there every time we repeat this.
Shit, listen, my idea still stands. Even though we know what happens, I feel like we should just let Sigs do his thing. All right.
Forty, you saw Lacey die, is that right?
I saw Lacey die in many ways. Like, holy shit.
Did he ever kill her?
Did I ever see that during my time in Limbo?
Yes.
I did see Sigs kill Lacey,
Not often.
but like it happened.
A couple times, yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely saw it happen a couple of times.
What if he's doing it on purpose so that he stays here? He didn't.
He probably did it the last time the last loop when I killed myself. Oh, that's kind of weird to say.
So then
Ooh.
we gotta protect Lacey. And we gotta make sure he doesn't kill her. That's what it sounds like.
It seems like it's more important that he stays in this specific time than like kind of like having a happy life with her. Seems like he is more focused on that. That's what I'm more concerned about. He is way more interested in keeping the loop alive.
Well, maybe we don't want to keep the loop alive because he's been trapping all these people here for so long. And maybe we should just save Lacey and then he gets fucked over by it.
Exactly.
Well,
We can't let him win the flower festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
see, I
Yeah.
told you everything came
I
up
will
40 in.
hit you so fucking hard.
No, he did good. He did good. He did good.
Hey, listen,
Alright.
none of you were able to blow yourselves up, but I was.
Good job, 40. I clapped
It's great.
sarcastically.
Do it again.
No, shut up.
Maybe you'll see more.
Oh, all right. Just I pull out the bomb. Hey, look.
I telekinesis the bomb away from you.
Oh, no.
This is mine until you learn how to use it. No, just kidding. Okay, well, now we have a plan. Now we have an idea. Round 3. We got third time's the charm. That's what they say.
Yeah. Okay.
Atticus, please don't
Okay, you
terrorize
guys.
people with your chainsaw again.
And you guys head to the village?
I
Yes.
guess so.
Okay. We'll end on that note.
Woohoo!
We gotta kill
Alright,
that fucking
progress.
cat.
That's where that's the point where I wanted to end on, so that worked out great.
Fresh
That-
and new.
That was
Yeah.
probably the wildest episode we've ever did. Well, from my experience.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That was